Hello. Okay, that's not live yet, right?
It's almost live. Now it is.
Behave
Cue the
yourself,
music.
Maria.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are you ready to cue the music?
Ready, set,
Let's go.
Bum, bum,
Oh.
bum, bum,
Oh,
bum.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. There we go. Let's go.
Yay.
Oh,
We're gonna play live. That's okay.
This is where we get our groove on.
You know, I have to say I was all good, and I don't know. My shoulders feel really.
And we are live. Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I am Maria.
And we have
What?
No More Bricks. And today, our special guest is RoyalBrix503.
RoyalBricks.
Grant.
503. I love you. You can never be royal. That's what I've been
Oh,
saying.
that's why he's wearing the crown.
Yes,
He's wearing the
yes.
crown.
And I love the tie and everything. He is dressed to impress on tonight's Friday night for y'all.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Full of Brick Season 5, Episode 7. And today is February 23rd, 2024. And today, our special guest is Grant, aka RoyalBrix503.
Amazing.
How are you doing tonight, Grant?
I'm well. How are you guys?
Good.
Awesome.
Grant is joining us from Oregon.
I
Portland,
know. I
Oregon.
was confused walking in because I heard another Canadian. I'm like, what state?
like
What
that.
province? Oh, the province of Oregon? Yes, I know where that is.
He's
Well,
closer.
I used to live just south in Bellingham, so just south of Vancouver, BC.
Oh, okay, cool.
okay.
Would you have
Enough,
crossed
right?
over? Would you cross over to the
Oh, yeah.
neighboring country?
Of course.
Vancouver
It's
City.
Vancouver. You have to go see Vancouver.
Right?
See what movies are being shot in Vancouver. Come on.
Yes,
Oh.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, Vancouver's like the
X-Men,
because I know there's a lot
Ryan Reynolds.
of movies shot in Toronto, but Vancouver's like the West
Yes.
Yep.
Hollywood.
West
Canadian
Hollywood, which is
Hollywood.
actually North Hollywood for Hollywood. Because
Northwest,
it's just North
yeah.
Hollywood. We're the other North, East, West. Anyways, yes. So welcome, Grant, to us. And should we start on our...
Oh, are we going to go already into our first
well,
segment?
yeah.
Which
We're gonna
is?
just cut to the chase.
Which is
I always like this.
getting to know Grant, aka Royal Bricks.
Royal. So the name Royal, other than the crown, is from...
It's part of a long story. So I'm a queer person with a partner who's a drag queen. And so part of what we do is we are part of a what is called the Imperial Court System. So we are a charity organization that raises money for other charities.
Okay.
And how we do that is by playing court. So playing a royal court. We are the Emperor and Empress. And so I was like, when I was looking for my names, I'm like, okay, I still got to go something with that because I like that royalty kind of side of it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to be like Emperor Bricks or anything like that. It's kind of,
Imperial Brick sounds too Star Warsy,
Yeah, that's
I
Star
guess,
Wars.
right? When you
Yep.
said the word Imperial. So Royal Bricks, which is interesting because I mean, there's so many names out there already, everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, right? How many more iterations of bricks can you have?
right.
Right?
And what about 503?
Area code.
So because I'm in Oregon now, so that's the Portland kind of area code. Because I did see there actually is a brick company that is Royal Bricks.
Oh,
So I'm like, okay, let me do 503 to get just slightly different than them.
gotcha.
Right. That's cool. Yeah, so I met Grant at Brick Slopes.
I know. I feel like I have to go to Brick Slopes.
In
I
soon.
know.
Utah?
Me too.
Yes, do it.
We were
Do it.
actually-
Harold, we have to go to Brick Slopes.
So it was at the hotel in the lobby. I think it was after one of the private days, maybe, or private or public days. But there was a whole bunch of us like in a circle, and we were like playing games or whatever.
Okay.
And then I looked to my left, and Grant's there, and so we
Oh.
just started chatting, and he's telling me about his mocks. So Grant makes a lot of life-size.
I saw them. They're
mocks.
very, very cool.
Can you talk about that a little?
Yeah. So I always say I don't want to build it if it's not 2 foot tall. So yeah, I love building large things. So whether it's functional or large characters. During the pandemic, our city had decided that they were kind of going to keep some of the community going. And they did for Halloween, they decided to do a scarecrow competition. I'm like, oh, I want to do that so bad. And I'm like, I look at my partner, I'm like, can I make it Lego?
Yeah.
And he's like, sure, if you can make it happen. And so I did. I made a scarecrow that actually so it was a jack-o'-lantern. I open up the head, you put in you can put the light in, pull it out. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. So then I just kept going with that. I went to they did another one for Christmas, and so I made the bubble.
I know. I want you to bring all those to the front.
So that's the abominable. That's the abominable snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Reindeer. Yes.
Bumble.
And is it
That looks
solid
really good.
or like you just worked around? Like that's amazing.
It's pretty solid.
Bricker
Yeah.
builds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that yellow
so
snow?
for me, what's that?
I was like, is that yellow snow?
Well, it has been outside, so it's definitely gotten.
Yeah.
No, it gives it like a natural fare to it. That's why I was like,
nice. That's what I love about it, is like being able to kind of give that texture. Because then over here I've got some of the fence pieces to kind of give it texture.
Yes.
So when you made that abominable snowman, was that through like a program, or was that just by hand?
All by hand. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's like
Very spatial.
Yeah. So for me, I am very much. I have to have hands-on to be able to do all that. I can't do digital. Like that's not my style. I've seen some great people have done some amazing things in digital, but I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I need hands-on to be able to do it. Because
Yeah.
I've also seen someone who did it, and they bought all the parts and they're putting it together, and they didn't take into account, like it doesn't take into account like how heavy they are, and some of the domes are caved in because they
right.
it doesn't take into account.
For sure. There's something like a design and concept is one thing, but then to actually execute it and see how that build is. So going all the way back, were you always into Lego when you're younger? Like you seem to know your way around it. Haha.
Yeah. So it's both. I was both a Lego and Connects kid. Like that's my style. Really good Lego Connects. I ended up going more Connects because that was cheaper. And in a military family moving around a lot. We had to go for smaller and had to go for things that were cheaper. So that's where I went was more of that, but I still definitely had my Lego. And everybody talks about, my first set was this. I only had the classic box. Like I had the box, right?
So that's why you can make the mocks, because you just had a lot of practice.
You build it, you dismantle it. You build it again, dismantle it again. And that's really Lego, right? Like, I mean, we now have all these sets and everything is display worthy, but it removes it from the imagining. The imagining, the making.
And so when you made something such as the abominable snowman, do you make it in rainbow brick first, and then afterwards you have the model, then you switch out all the parts and have the white and the blue?
You just go straight for the
or
white.
You just go straight with the white and blue.
So I do there's usually there's 3 or 4 different models that I'm working on at the same time. Because it's usually I'm going with different styles. It's like, okay, hey, if I build it this way, and no, so I'm still like trying to build it in the right colors, but usually there's about 3 different models that I'm working on.
3 different prototypes of whatever it is.
Yep.
And then whichever ones make the cut.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yep. And then usually because as we know, I've run out of that color of brick or that style of brick, so I have to cannibalize parts of this one.
Yeah.
And so, do you order like a lot of them from Bricklink too, or you just go with what you have?
So I am really bad at the online stuff. So it's because that's part of my show and tell. Because I bought some of my stuff from Pick a Brick online, and I'm like, 200 would be fine.
No.
What is 200? No, 200 is like a handful. 1,000. What the heck? So
it's
no,
like
for me, I right. Yeah. So for me, I go to we have a Lego store like half hour from me. So I am there about 3 times a week.
Oh wow. You are a super
So you get most of your brick just from the wall, Pick a Brick wall.
Do they just text you and go, hey, this brick is ready for your pickup? We're not even putting it on the wall.
That might have happened a time or two. Okay.
I think before you can buy the actual cases, but I don't think you can do that anymore.
Not anymore.
You can't do that anymore.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
And also now, for us, because the brick has gotten pretty. we have a very large group of AFOLs in our area, and we only
Okay.
have one Lego store for the entire state.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're actually only allowed to get one box or cup per element per day.
Wow,
That's
So
why
you're
I'm
there
like, okay.
So you
all the
can't go
time.
back an hour later with your fake mustache and go, "Hi, that was my nobody."
Or can't you get your partner to go back and
Or
just
I am my
get stuff?
identical twin. I don't know. How it's
you can wear the hat you have in the background.
Right.
I don't
Grant,
know.
my name is Frank.
Right.
I mean, I guess sharing is caring, but really, just Lego, take my money. Like, don't you just want all my? Anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, that's
You know?
crazy.
they
Yeah.
want stock.
Wow.
They want some
Yeah.
for the kids.
I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Kids. I forgot about those. Lego.
Well, and yeah, well, especially like right now, like they got really bad at our store with like masonry brick because it's as soon as it's not even on the wall for like 2 hours. The masonry brick is gone, and so I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but I'm going to anyway.
Yeah.
One of our the one of the managers told me that the store in Bellevue, the store in Washington, there were 2 adults got into a fist fight over masonry brick.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I'm sorry. No.
Yeah.
Like, we can be adults. We can be like, hey,
Right.
we don't need to be fist fighting in the Lego store. Come on.
Yeah.
Right, I
Not
mean,
the
come
Lego
on.
store.
That's crazy.
If anything, this should speak to Lego. Like, hey, there's a huge demand in this part of the world. Give them another Lego store or 2 or 3. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like clearly there's the consumerism for it, right? It isn't for them to make this kind
like
of
in Toronto, we have 4
near
Lego
us.
stores.
I know.
Like driving distance to us.
Like less than an hour, all of them each.
And I don't think the demand in Toronto would be different.
Yeah, I don't have to bring my suspicious disguise.
Wait, so at your Legos, sorry, go ahead.
Our Lego store actually, so because our AFOLs we're very passionate, and so our lug they told us that we are of the Pick a Brick Wall, we are the second in the entire like North American. So we are only second to Disney Springs of buying and selling of the wall.
Wow. In North America. They're
Wow.
the busiest. Maybe in the world.
So is their stock?
Like, think about it.
Their
Maybe
stock
in the
must
world.
be more then. They must get more stock than other stores.
We have 90 whole, like the 90 bubbles.
90?
I mean, like in the back. Like, do they have more?
We need to go to the Oregon Lego store with our suspicious outfits.
Wait, so did you say that only 1 cup per element per day?
Yeah.
Or box, I guess now?
How
only
much
one
are
box?
the houses by the Lego store?
I know, right?
What are the
Airbnb there?
investment things we really have to think about? What's my commute versus how much is that rental across? What's an Airbnb right across the Lego store?
That's wild.
Right.
So other things behind you, I know you have Charlie Brown and Linus. You have Linus there?
Linus.
Yep.
So these though you just started during pandemic, like the large heads.
Yeah. So before the pandemic, I had actually I have my bench. I have on our porch is a sittable bench that both my partner and I can sit on at the same time.
Wow. I want to show this. Hang on. I know Nick has it somewhere.
Pull up the bench and
the Lego bench. The Lego Love bench.
Love cat.
And how long did this take you to make?
Oh, there's a scarecrow.
Bench?
Oh
wow.
Yeah, so there's the scarecrow.
And even that, like, that's so heavy. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a great bench.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So
that is Duplo?
No, none of that is Duplo. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And there's also no Technic in there either.
Oh, what?
Wow, that's just brick on brick.
No.
Is it glue? Is there glue on it?
Yes, that one is glued.
Okay.
But still,
but everything else,
amazing.
Nothing else I've ever done has done glue like that. And I still am sad that I did that. I shouldn't. I'm sad that I put glue on it, even though it definitely helped.
But I mean, it has to be like a good foundation, right?
Yeah,
like it has to bear weight, and you know you don't want to sit and then the arm comes off. So no,
right.
Yeah, Lego gets glue on their sculptures anyways.
Well, yeah, exactly. And so so this is also I did that back in 2020. And so
that was one of your
my-
first ones too.
that was my kind of my my skill has definitely come since then. So I definitely can do it easier and better now.
And the Scarecrow was your first mock? Because it was the first.
No. Definitely not my first mock. Just my first like large that I put on my lawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the first that I put
Is
on my
that
lawn.
as tall as you?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a lot of brick.
That's awesome.
Uh,
I don't think I could build
No.
large scale.
yeah, large
I
scale.
know large
is-
scale is because it's the whole proportion, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, here's
yeah.
another shot
and
of
then,
the
and then
Scarecrow.
at what scale?
Oh, you
do
can light up
stop?
the Scarecrow.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, so I put an LED light
Look at the
inside.
small one
Yeah.
in the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, a mini Scarecrow.
Me.
Right? Because like at what kind of scale do you stop and say this is
Yeah.
satisfactory, satisfyingly big enough?
Well, and for
Yeah.
me,
Oh,
like,
is this a wreath?
yeah,
And you won second place.
I
Oh,
did.
cool.
Yeah. Yep. One second place in the city. Yeah.
Scarecrow contest.
Yep.
The wreath is cool.
Yeah. Because my version of Jack Skellington. Yeah.
Very nice.
I thought it was a clock.
But
It
then
could be.
it's
It
always
But then the-
11
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah.
It's always 2 o'clock.
clocks.
11:11. Make a wish.
11
Right.
Make a wish. Oh wow, you.
Whoa!
Really got these focus.
Sorry,
Oh
we're
my
just
God.
your account. That looks wild.
Yeah.
And this was 169 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, there's a better pic. The other is a better picture of it.
Oh,
Oh,
like
so-
just the model.
Oh,
So
And there's-
wow.
body.
Where's the body now? We only have the head.
So that's the thing for me. Like I take apart the bodies and I just keep the heads. It's a little morbid, but I like it.
That sounds very
I think I saw this in a movie.
Silence of the
Is that in a
Lambs.
movie? The trophies, the trophy heads.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, and that was part of like my
Oh,
food dog.
yeah,
That
food
wasn't
dogs.
fully done. Yeah. So I guess if I done
Oh,
it
for your porch. The one that
Yeah.
Harold also has. The what do you guys call it?
She
Food dog?
says
She says.
on Okinawa, but like typically they're called food dogs.
Oh,
Food
so
dogs.
the red one. The red one has it. So click that red.
This one?
So
Oh, the door.
Yeah, the red door. So above that one.
Up.
Above the
That one.
there.
This one.
That.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, wow, look at
that's cool.
Oh my god, you need to bring this in. So do you bring things to shows?
Yes.
And bring
At
mocks?
Brick Slopes, there were some
Oh
nice.
my
What did you bring into Brick
Wow.
Slopes?
So
What?
Brickless, I had one of my little. I had a so Lego fan Bubba. So I did his hat that he
Mm.
does. I made that in Lego.
Oh right.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Oh, you got your rhythm? Oh man.
That's cool.
Funny.
All right, I am going to go take care of these screaming dogs.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
I thought that
But
was
I
all
also
in my
did,
head.
yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
We can take a look at more of Grant's
Builds
builds while he's taking care.
of his.
Oh,
noise.
Yeah, I like how they're
Highlight.
not symmetrical
That's
too. How
great.
they are in real life.
What's-
We have a Stitch.
Ooh,
Stitch mosaic.
I like that.
Oh,
I don't even see the bricks in here. It's just
I can see the bricks.
I can see the bricks.
okay. You guys have good eyes.
Well,
I'm getting
well, it's
concerned when Nick says it doesn't see the bricks.
I maybe have to clean my glasses.
well, it's also it's built up, so it's like a
Smooth.
wall. So,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
Um,
my mailbox, and yep.
I'm like, whoa! You made a whole
Oh, playground.
That is spectacular.
whole playground.
How'd you
Oh
do
wait,
that?
it's the heart.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's the heart. Yep. Yeah. So for me, I also live with mental health issue, and so this is kind of during the pandemic. I was feeling pretty crummy and pretty crappy.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
so what I did is I built hearts, and
Oh.
to give myself to walk around, I put the hearts in my pocket, and as I walked,
Okay.
I would leave them. So I also did like the little heart plates.
Wow.
Oh, so
That's cute.
sweet.
Yeah, so I set them for places for people to find.
That's cool.
I like that idea.
Oh,
Gotta go to Oregon and look for these Lego hearts. They're everywhere apparently.
Tammy, is this Tammy Faye?
No, so this is Darcel 15.
The 15.
Oh.
She was a really famous drag queen in Portland. She passed away last year. She was the oldest working drag queen.
Oh wow.
In the world at 91. 92?
Wow, amazing.
This mosaic reminds me of like Brick Huntress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
love how you have like the texture to it too, you know? Like I find sometimes some mosaics
different
can be very
elements.
flat. And so I love that you play with like different shapes
Different
just
elements.
to create more texture. It just really makes it
Where'd
very
you get this
interesting.
the diamond tile?
Nick doesn't have diamond tile. Uh-oh.
That was actually
Bricklink.
my partner made those. The Cricut, use the Cricut and just
Oh, Cricut
That's
is so
thicker.
dangerous.
Which one?
Cricut is like a
Cricut?
printer, but you can like print anything like stickers, shirts.
Yeah.
Is the right kid home? I'm hearing noise.
Yeah, Nick.
Oh, look at this. We have a wig.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that is so fun. Do you put anything inside to line it or it just sits, I guess?
Oh, you have it.
Oh wait, you're showing it? Sorry.
Yeah, right here. Yep, I got it right here.
Oh,
That's awesome.
fun. And so like it's sturdy enough that it won't just like even how it
Nope.
flips up. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of trips to the pick-a-brick wall to get
Yes,
all
it
that
is.
pink.
Nick knows.
Yes, it is.
I want to see what the flip up, like the little tips. What element is that? Like it's like a.
So it's frogs.
It looks
Oh,
like
the
a
frog.
It's the
Oh,
frogs.
it's frogs.
Yep, it's the frogs.
That's cool.
I love it. That's so fun. Oh, that's excellent.
Wait, so is this Lego room you're in? You have all the mucks around you
Yeah.
that you
Yep.
can just grab?
Yep.
Nice, nice.
It's almost show and tell, but
we
not quite.
can only see like one backdrop of
Yeah.
the huge.
Nick, I feel like is like I just want to get like into your room, and this is why we have the show, just to like peek at other people's Lego.
Right? And that's one of the things
What
I
is
love
that?
about that's what I love like especially like shows like yours where you get to see people's faces like ooh.
Yes.
All around.
And then what's around? Can you
I'm not even
pan,
in my Lego
pan
room.
your camera here, pan your camera here? Oh, that's really
Right.
great. But is your partner into Lego, or this is like your hobby, and
That's
Oh, right.
this is like my partner's hobby? I'm an investor.
Well,
You
you
know,
you were
I
into
did.
Lego
started
before
it.
me.
I did.
You got me into it.
Oh,
It was
my
your
fault.
fault.
It's my fault that my 401k or whatever want to call the retirement, it's all here.
Right. And that's what my partner feels about it too. Like some people are like, well, are you worried about how much he spends in the Lego? He's like, oh no, it's fine. When he dies, I know what I'm doing. That's how
Right.
Oh, no.
I know what I'm doing when he dies.
I mean, I didn't say it quite in those terms, but I mean, the children are already like, I want this. I'm like, yes, children,
They're already
take it
calling
all.
dibs.
Take it all. But I actually built Lego just a few days ago, and
We'll
I
share
even-
that on
Oh, okay,
on the weekly stuff. But Grant, behind you are those? Oh,
Oh no, go ahead, keep going.
behind you are those
Exciting.
your prize mocks? The ones you're most proud of?
favorites. You just can't bear to apart them yet.
It's more like which ones which ones am I proud of, but then also which ones like make a good backdrop, don't take it away, because like that big giant pink wig would be would be kind of a pull. So getting ideas of how to make those, which ones to pick. And as I said before the show, like that I'm currently in the middle of like kind of reorganizing my space.
We have a special guest.
Yes, this is Otter.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, hi, Otter.
Yes, because when he was born, he looked like a little river otter.
Oh,
Oh, he
love
does
it. How many
That looks
little
like an
friends do
otter.
we have?
We have 3.
Oh,
okay.
we have 3 too, but, but they're getting less cuddly. I'm so sad.
They're getting big and grumpy.
They're
Yeah.
I
Fair.
still keep feeding them though. I don't know. Oh, so cute.
Nice.
Otter wants to be part of the show.
Oh
Be
yes.
part of full of brick and everything.
So, did you ever have a dark age because you said
Oh,
you
yeah.
started building as a kid? When did you
Yeah, I
stop building?
I
As a
definitely
kid?
had a dark age. So for me, it was around like right after high school. And then my dark age ended. Like as I talked about the kind of the charity organization, we have it's a once a year kind of gala, and so we had to have centerpieces. And I'm like, oh, so my partner loves food, and so we nearly had to have food in the centerpiece. So we got Chinese takeout boxes and had 3 different like snacks in there, and then I made a track with ducks that were actually like brick built ducks, because it was the set that got me back out of my dark ages was the Batman and Penguin set.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I have the Penguin ducks like running around the centerpiece.
Lego Batman movie.
Yep.
So you had the instructions for the ducks, and then you just got more of those same parts to get to make multiple ducks.
Yep.
That's a good set.
Then once again, going back to what I can get on the pick-a-brick wall, they didn't have them all. So I'm like, okay, now I just got to improvise. Let me try to see what other styles I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So how did you know already about like pick-a-brick wall? Like right away, you already knew all these things.
He just knows. You have a dark age, but that doesn't mean you don't know.
Well,
right?
so we were living in Tacoma at the time, and my partner worked in Bellevue, and I had to go see him on the bus. We had to go see him on the bus, and I'm like, wait, there's Bellevue Square. Let's see what's at Bellevue Square Mall.
Oh, okay.
There's a Lego store there. What?
Bellevue Square is like Seattle.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We went there.
Yep.
That's where we went and got our thing when we went to Seattle.
The Death Star?
The Death Star. A long time ago.
Nice.
We literally we had gone for a marathon, but we knew that there was I always used to look for what malls had Lego stores whenever we traveled. And at that time, it was over 10 years ago, the Canadian dollar was stronger than the US. It only happens every 30 years, literally. Okay.
For a short
and so we're like, oh my God, it's going to be so worth it to like buy it there. We're going to save like oodles. And then there's like very like low tax in Seattle compared to Toronto. Right. So we literally like went and packed a suitcase within a suitcase so that when we come home, we will just fill it with Lego. And that was sort of like our Seattle souvenir. You have to have souvenirs from places that you go to. And ours just happened to be Lego all the time, right? Like some people get, keychains or t-shirts. But we just love Lego from Seattle. So, but yeah, Bellevue, go ahead.
So when you went to that first Lego store?
Yep. And then it was, as soon as I walked in and I saw that wall, I'm like, oh, okay, nope. That was the end. That was the end of it.
So it was the pick-a-brick wall that drew you in, not the sets around. It was just all those elements.
Yep. That is, yep.
Because I guess, if you grew up with the Creator Classic box, this is like a huge box of just parts.
Yeah. There was one day I was sitting in I was walking through Target, and it took all of my willpower to bite my tongue. There was an adult and a kid, and the kid was like, "Oh!" And so the adult definitely was not the parent. This was definitely probably like an aunt or an uncle, was definitely not the parent. And the kid looks at a classic box and is like, "Oh, I want this," and the adult says, "But you can't make anything out of that." What?
What?
You can't make anything out of that.
That's what you can make.
Wow.
Where is imagination? We just shot it. So sad.
Right. Yep. I literally walked out of the aisle. I can't hold my tongue.
I know.
So our eldest, he's not into Lego anymore, but
he's in his dark age. We'll just call it that.
When he was I guess between 9 to 12, he was super into just building his own stuff.
He's the mocker.
He didn't want to follow the instructions of the set. He would just get the parts and you go to the Lego store and he would just go to the pick-a-brick wall right away and build. Just start building.
How there's an area where kids can actually just get all germy and stuff, but he would always create things. I mean, he was kind of into weapons way back in the day too. So he'll make a katana, he'll make a fencing sword, he makes daggers. It's kind of scary what he leaves behind.
He'd leave it there, and then the Lego store employees would be like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, that's cool, and it's full on 3D, the whole doable. But he was also into figure mocks. He would make Abraham Lincoln. I just did it at Batman. This was before we had current mechs or anything like that. He wanted always joint parts Two,
You know, remember
two for
when the
aces.
Mixos came out and they came out with those joints for the first time?
He only wanted
Yep.
the boxes
Yep.
for
He'd
the.
always
that's
he'd
all.
why he want to buy the Mixos just so he can grab those
Yes.
gray joint
Yeah.
parts.
That's all
Yep.
he wanted.
Yep.
But our other two, they like Lego enough, but never to this extent of true builder. You know, to me,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
however, your brain works is very similar to how his brain works, where you see
Yeah.
everything in its full dimension, which is so cool, right?
Yeah.
So even
Well,
now, do you even buy sets at all, or is it
Oh, yeah.
mostly just pick? What themes
So-
do you
What
enjoy?
Mario?
Yes. Give me a second. I'm gonna let the dogs back in, and then
Oh, yeah,
I'll
okay.
finish that. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, in the back here we can see Bowser.
Baby.
I guess they're like the life size.
Ooh, the haunted mansion.
He said,
I like this red basket or red heart purse.
It's a
Haunted
heart
Mansion.
purse. What's above the heart purse? Is that? I first thought it was Bart Simpson, but I don't think it's Bart Simpson.
Which one?
The
above-
head above the heart
Above
purse.
the heart purse.
Conan O'Brien?
Oh, no, that's. I mean, that was a very rudimentary face.
But still, it looks like the buff.
Oh, it's red.
It's very cool.
Oh,
It's cool.
I don't think it's
No,
rudimentary at
Brian.
all.
How did you
Well,
do the
so-
eyes?
So the point was actually it was part. This was back 2 years ago when Nine Brick City was doing.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. When Nine Brick City was doing the Brickmaster Challenge, and so this one was supposed to be it was supposed to be the sounds. So then it turns and splat.
Oh, this was episode 4 of Lego Masters.
No, this was no, it wasn't like, but this is Brickmaster. So she had made kind of. I think we had 90 different people from across the world.
Wow.
Like doing so it was a so this is kind of the Anita Bryant was a person in like the 70s in Florida that was trying to kind of was against gay rights, and so she was at a press conference, and a gay man walked up and like just kind of pied her in the face.
Oh.
And so that was kind of the protest
Yes,
at that
yes,
time,
yes. Yes.
and so I'm like, oh, splat! I have to pie in the face.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
cool. That's cool. No, it looks good. It looks very. What a great time that you had there. What's the red purse? We're just shopping from your shelf, like literally.
Oh, the heart.
Yes.
See, this is all early show and tell.
This is all early show and tell.
Yeah,
We're
early
depleting
show and
you. Ooh, that is
that's
so
cool.
cool.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
you guys
big.
can handle it. Wow.
You
Can you-
are so talented.
Yeah.
So this one here, this one, so that purse came from that was the Lego Masters Season 4 the purse challenge. I'm like, oh, I have to do that because as soon as I saw that came up, I'm like, I have to do it.
Let's see it up close. The blue.
Nick wants everything up close. I didn't even finish looking at the red up close.
Oh,
I'll
we'll
bring that
do
one back
side by
out.
side. Side by side.
Wow. I even have that you have the keychain, very chic.
I know.
And I love how the handle looks like, you know how a lot of women they wrap the scarf around the handle so it has a texture, but it looks like that. Sorry, am I that woman who wraps the scarf around their handle?
think so.
No, I'm not. Oh wow.
Wow, I like
And
the
it's like
look of
quilted
it, too.
or that's
So it's
Yeah,
all-
very
so
like
they-
their
cool.
own design to it. What's
And
it
does
like
it
inside?
open?
There's no
Oh my
key?
God.
Just kidding.
Ooh. How did you make it foldy? That's
Oh,
great.
wow.
That's cool.
So inside to get the shapes, it's the Technic. There's Technic sides in here.
Oh.
And yeah, so you can't quite see very well, but right here you can see like a Technic kind of framework right there, that
Okay.
white,
Mm.
the Technic
Yes.
theme. Yeah, because I was like, okay, when I saw that come up, I'm like, I am all about realism. I have to do this challenge. So I gave myself the 8 hours they had.
Wow.
Yeah, that was what I came up with.
Okay. Can
And
we
the
vote
other-
you in now for Lego
Lego
Masters Season
Masters?
5? Oh my God, are you in Lego Masters
Were
Season
you
5?
running
Oh my God,
back
are we
and
like
forth
seeing
from your?
spoilers?
Were you running back and forth from your parts to
No,
your table?
he will go to the pick a brick wall at the store and like time himself.
I know.
Go.
That's the
Go.
8 hours. You're running to the pick a brick wall. You're
Well,
paying. You're running
Yes.
back.
the funny thing is that I gave myself the additional challenge that I could only that 90% or more of the bricks were what we had on the wall at that time. I had to do so. Like the only things that were not on the wall were like my Technic pieces.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's see the heart again.
Yes.
You're gonna have to redo your backdrop because all the.
This is a way
That's
for us
okay.
to just help you so that you can go, oh, I'm going to dust again tomorrow.
Right.
You have to
Remove
dust.
everything already.
Yeah. So let me.
Oh.
And look how sturdy it is too.
I
You're not
know.
shy about it
Oh,
breaking.
no.
You're like.
Oh no.
You
Well,
built
so
it
this is definitely
solid.
for because it came for the build to give, because build to give this year was the hearts. So that, and then yes, it does fully open.
Ooh.
As I was saying.
That's cool. It looks like a crab now.
And I was gonna say,
that's
the
a
paws
crab.
open
Yep.
up like this. But that's amazing.
I actually had things in it, so I forgot to pull that
Not
out.
over. Not over.
Very
Not
good.
over.
But yeah, that's
nice.
as you said, like
I
real
feel like I want
building
to like
realism.
hold it and it's like a basket for picnic and you just want to, or it's very Kate Spade. Like, I don't know. Like, I love fashion too.
Yeah.
And Kate Spade, right? A lot of her designs are very whimsical,
Yes.
very thematic. And it's like, I think right now it's
And it's
lines.
actually I'm happy you said that because it was inspired by Kate Spade stuff.
Oh, I love
nice.
that. I always
There
love
you
her
go.
stuff. Do I know my fashion?
So that
Yeah.
means you built correctly. If you were able to get a Kate Spade fan to recognize your build.
The inspo. No, it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic.
So as I asked before, what types of themes are you into right now that you like to buy?
I bet you it's superhero.
So I
You put everything
I
in
am. There's not one that I really don't buy because I have FOMO so bad. But right now I am loving. So it's definitely Dreams, Creator 3-in-1s. I am always ideas. Like ideas is always my favorite.
Yeah.
There's so many different techniques and styles that you're not going to get from the other stuff.
Yeah.
Were you into Lego already when the Lego movie sets were out or not yet?
Yeah. Yep. That was actually just about the same time. It was just about that same time.
Okay.
What a dangerous combo.
Because that again,
Right.
I can picture you like loving those Lego movie sets where it's like this can turn into this and then
Yeah.
'cause those
Well,
really
that's also what I love about the Dreams is
Mhm.
that is they're like, okay, here's your end parts, and now you can go this way or that way with it. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
So do you have all the Dreams line?
Yes,
Oh, you
I don't
do?
have them all built. I don't have them all built, but I have them all. Yes.
And so after you build it, do you just take it apart and use the pieces, or do you actually display? Well, I know you have some displayed behind you, but you can't.
Yeah, I display some, and then I some of them make it. So I have right now. I have two bins. There's the I don't want to take it apart yet, but I don't want to display it.
Yeah.
And then there's the that's the mixed bulk bin. And some is like partially taken apart, like partially cannibalized. Yeah.
And so do you sort all your parts too, and you have them all in categorized sections?
Yes.
What's your organizing system like?
So
if you walk through those other doors, it's his entire organized system.
I have two Lego rooms. Right now we're in my office, and then I have the desk.
This is not a Lego room right now.
This is just the office.
It's an office. It's not even the.
This is his display area of his Kate Spade-esque Lego person.
So it's funny. Like when I saw the show last week, and you like showed your pool table, I'm like, oh, what? Because that's my build space. My build space is a pool table.
Oh, that's my build space too.
You guys are kidding.
That's my build space, my sort space, my live stream space.
We don't play pool in it so much anymore.
Harold always wants me to build a city on here, but I'm like, no, I can't. This is where I do stuff.
Yep.
Well, you have more rooms on your shelf, and you can hang your flying vehicles.
Yeah, no.
So that's cool. So is your pool table in one of your Lego rooms too?
Yeah, it's my that's where all my brick are. Yeah, it's in the other room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this room, I have some of the Acro Mills drawers with my smaller pieces, and then all over my entire my den, I have so I sort by
2x4s.
Oh yeah, like an entire shelf of just 2x4s.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can imagine with your big builds, you need a lot of 2x4s.
Are 2x4s your favorite? I suppose so. It's probably your most used.
2x6s.
2x6s.
I need more 2x4.
Yeah, when I build a lot of the Bricker Builds models, a lot of it is 2x4s, 2x6s.
Yep.
For like chunks of it, especially from Bricklink, it's just
a
huge bag of just 2x4s and 2x6s.
Is that what gets you so excited?
Well, it's you don't really use 2x4s in like Lego sets anymore. It's just when it's big,
filler
big models.
Yeah. Your 2x4s are more the filler brick. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. But yeah, no. So yeah, I have all the way around the entire room is all of my my sorted brick. And then the other half of it is also my inbox. My as people say, the shame piles. Mine are
the things that's in a brown box, maybe. Oh, I got that just yesterday.
All right, I'm gonna. I will turn for a second.
Reveal.
Here's
we're moving. We feel like we're moving.
Whoa!
Oh, gee! No.
Don't worry,
That's
Grant,
like my bookshelves that I don't read all the books.
If you show yours, I'll show mine.
Whoa!
That's one of three. Okay. Yep. Okay.
We are not showing ours.
It looks like we're just
not showing ours.
It looks like we're just in Grant's house there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, guys. You've seen everything tonight. That's the
everyone
parts of our show.
Piles.
We gotta turn everything off now. Reset.
Wait till show and tell when I show you more.
Yes.
Exactly.
Do you also have like a lot of
accessories?
Would they be called clothing?
Bow ties.
So I know you have hats.
Yep.
Different colored bow ties.
Yes.
You can make brooches.
Yep. I have several bow ties. I have some brooches.
Yeah.
So my partner I was trying to get my partner involved, and they actually my partner made a basically a giant mantle, like for like jewelry pieces.
Oh.
And yes, so yeah. Oh yeah.
How does the tie attach? How does that attach to your shirt?
So cover your ears if anybody's a purist.
Oh, did you glue that to your shirt?
No, it's not glue. It's actually I drill. I use a Dremel.
Nice.
Drilled in.
What?
Oh, yeah, and then the tie, but he drilled it.
I don't under.
Yeah.
So I have my ribbon that I have my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But then into it.
So here I have a 2x2 plate that I have drilled. Actually, hold on. Let me pull that up. So I drill it here, and then sewn it through.
Oh,
neat.
wow.
Wow. So
you can make money selling these on Etsy.
I've thought about it.
I just don't know how to sell stuff either. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I have ideas and I haven't gone to that route ever. Like I don't know. I know how to buy stuff easily.
Yeah, I know how to buy stuff.
Well, for me, I like to collect. I don't want to send it out. It's like
same here.
I cry every time. It's like, no, don't buy it.
I know, and especially when you work on something so much, you're just like you're one of a kind. But this is Etsy, right? Etsy is a form of that one of a kind too. But oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, and I've had a few people want to buy the heart purse, and I'm like, I can't do it. No. It's too personal. No.
See, hoarders never sell. That's why we don't sell. We buy.
We're collectors. We're not hoarders. We're collectors.
Yeah, who are collector hoarders. Hoard
if it's organized in a nice way, it's not hoarding.
Yeah.
If you walk around and you can't step because things are
underfoot.
And that's where I got to, and that's why I've taken the last month off. I have not allowed myself to build anything because it had gotten that point.
Oh no! So did you buy like a lot of IKEA shelves or stuff like that too?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Do you have any other hobbies besides Lego?
What kind of show is this? Collecting,
Right.
hoarding, Lego.
So for me, I'm a runner. I also
Oh, you are?
I also love art, like drawing and stuff. And so like
Yes.
I do like the urban sketching. So I go out into
Do
like
you know
spaces
Blackwing pencils? I'm gonna stop.
What are
The
You don't
Blackwing
remember
pencils, the
her
one that I got
shut
obsessed
up
with 2
2
episodes ago. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
found them. It's a slippery slope that
they write like butter.
they write like butter.
I want to
and
try
that's
one.
that's always dangerous information for me to know because then I'm like, oh, craft supplies. I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
yeah, no, it's
yes,
bad. It's
no,
bad.
I still have crafts
bad.
and stationery stuff since I was
Show and
young.
tell from 2 weeks ago. Check it out. You could see her pencils.
And I fell heavily deep, and it's not like I use it every day, but it's like when I start researching about something and then I get hyper obsessed about it, it's like, and then where do I get it?
Would have known
Oh.
about
Cards? I
All
know,
my
that's
cards
me
and
too.
postcards and
I do this too, and then I go to stationery shows, which I just did a couple of weeks ago too.
Yeah, we go to
Pencil
conventions.
shows?
She goes to the stationary
I
conventions.
went to the Toronto Stationery Show and I buy cards because they're so cute. And in my head, I like have someone to give it to. But when it actually comes to give it to that someone, I'm like, but I want to keep it.
I think we're on the same wavelength.
Or
We are
I
on the
feel
same
like maybe I'll
wavelength.
buy 2 because then I'm
Yes.
gonna send one
We all-
and then I'll keep the
Yep.
other one. But really, I don't want to. I don't need to keep the other one. Oh my God, you are my long lost someone.
Remember,
We're
if
on the
you,
same
if you start
wavelength.
stepping on your stationaries, then it's considered hoarding.
Wow, Nick. Jeez.
She needs IKEA shelves for all her
I
stationaries.
know I have a lot. It's not good. It's not good. And then every time I go somewhere and I find something stationary I'm like, oh, I don't have this. And then I'm trying to justify it. And I'm like, no, be a grown up. You can fight this. Ugh.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm so
Yep.
glad that there's people who understand this.
We're on the same page. Yep.
Yeah.
So sorry about your art. You said what do you draw?
So I do like urban sketching. So the idea, like, I go out and I draw what I see. So
Okay.
I
Yeah,
go-
scenery,
go-
a building.
Yeah.
The park with the heart.
Do you have like another Instagram handle with all your art? Is this Royal Urban
No.
Sketch?
no, that then would take too much brain power to do all of
Yeah.
those things. No.
Are you then in a
I
creative
barely-
profession?
Hmm?
Are you in a creative profession, or is this like an outlet because you're not in a creative profession? Do you know what I mean? Like,
So for my profession, I actually work in mental health. So I'm a peer support, and so what I do actually I do a once a week art group is what I do.
nice.
nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So
art
it kind of
therapy
all
out there
comes
for
together.
sure. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yep.
That's great. No, for
Nice.
sure.
And you're running. Is this like marathon running, or is it just
I want to get some
recreational?
vitamin D.
I tried to do marathon running, but my knees are not in no shape. So I'm definitely like half marathons and
Okay.
less, but not no. I thought about it. I tried it. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
We had Rob the Builder on a few weeks ago and talk
did
about the
Disney.
Disney half marathons, Disney marathons.
And when we start talking to other runners, Harold, you want to start running, right? Like, and so I mean, we did the Disney marathon years and years and years ago, but like he talks about like, oh, I want to do it again. But you're right. I'm to the point where I go up the stairs and my knees are crunchy. Like I have no other word for it. I do squats, I do like lunges, and I'm like, what is that sound? Oh my God, it's coming from me. And it's not even like an obscene sound, right? It's like just my joints like doing this. And I'm like, huh? And I have like, Nick, hear this. He's like, stop doing that. I'm like, but I need to go up the stairs.
Have you ever had it where you're taking your shoe off and your foot's just like shaking?
Oh no.
Not yet.
Oh,
but I've been getting like cramp, like like you feel like you're dehydrated at the end of the day and your feet just want to become claws. And you're like, feet, don't do this. It's like your brain is literally saying, don't do this. And
that's me today.
Anyways, there's a lot of olding happening. I'm not saying, it's I'm approaching halfway to 92. So it's a thing.
In like a few days.
In just a couple of days, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have had the
Happy early birthday.
it's not actually
Happy early
Her
birthday.
birthday's on Monday.
Yeah,
Well-
I generally take my birthdays off from work, but actually having a birthday at work is fun, right? Because you get like a whole whirlwind of wishes. But
Yeah.
I work with a great group of people. I also work in healthcare.
Okay.
And we buffer ourselves by having lots of treats all the time. So, and in my group, I have half of the team always offsite and onsite. And
Okay.
I'm the team member who refuses to be offsite. I'm always on site, and so I always get like two groups of people, and maybe that's part of my ADDS too. That's undiagnosed. But then I can get two parties. I feel like there was a party this week, and then next week I'm going to propose to another group. Hey, we haven't had a birthday season for February yet. Let's bring.
Oh.
people.
Time to celebrate.
Yes. Yes.
I'm always about
Bring it on,
more is
Maria.
more, right? More is more. Maximize the fun and everything. So.
So I met you at Brick Slopes, that Lego convention.
Yeah.
Was that that wasn't your first Lego convention? You've been to other ones before?
No.
What's your history with Lego conventions?
So my first Lego convention was the last Lego convention before shutdown. So
Bricks Cascade?
Yes,
Or-
it was Bricks Cascade. It was literally, so we had it was like March 12th.
Yeah.
And then like we
Boom.
shut down the week after. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was actually like we had went for lunch and on the screen was first case found in Oregon. Oh crap.
Was it? I didn't know that.
And so we
In Oregon, like the
Oh.
in Oregon.
Okay.
And you're like eating your lunch. Let's hurry up.
It's hit
They're
us.
gonna shut down
It
everything.
does.
No.
And
But we
so
didn't know that yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was on Saturday, and we still had Sunday to go, and it was like 20. I think we had like 20,000 people, and so like that's when everybody pulled out the big giant hand sanitizers and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
I still have them. We hoarded so many. Hoarded again so many. We're still going through a lifetime's worth of stuff for sure.
So that was your first. Did you display at that one?
I did. Actually, no, that one I did not. No, because that was like, hey, I can. So it was actually funny. Like the next week is when I put my bench out. I built that. I wanted to bring it.
You were
but I wasn't
inspired.
ready.
You were inspired by all the mocks, and then you wanted to start building when you got home.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't ready to display at that point.
To put yourself out there yet.
And that's what I always tell people when we're talking about conventions, because I always go to the store a lot, and so like, well, I'm not ready to show. It's like you don't have to show to go to the convention. You don't have to show to be a participant. Like, you can actually just go, and that's my favorite part of a convention is the private days, because then like all the builders are happy to take it apart and show you how it works and all this stuff. There's not this gatekeeping of I'm not going to show you because it's my technique or whatever.
For
it's like,
sure.
no, we're happy to share all the technique.
Yeah.
But when it's a public
just to get
day,
better.
it's
for sure.
During a public day, it's harder to like. So then we take it apart like 15 times, and it's like, oh no, I'm done.
Right.
I'm done.
Right. So, what are the different conventions you've been to?
So I've been to Cascade a few times, BrickCon in Seattle, Brick Slopes, and then I'm going to go back this year. I'm going to go back to Brick Rodeo.
Okay.
Rodeo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No plans for Chicago?
No, because Brick Rodeo is like 2 weeks after Brick World
right.
Chicago.
I know everything is like popping up. Everything is like all. Yeah. It's a lot, right? Like to just
Brick Rodeo, I think, is around 4th of July, right?
Yep, it is. Yep, and Brick World is what like the
like Father's Day weekend.
Middle of June. Yeah,
middle of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with as much as hotels are for both of those conventions.
I know. No, it does add up. It does add
that
up. I mean, that's Lego money that we're putting in a hotel. We should just sleep outside the convention.
Yeah. My partner was telling me, was like, oh hey, so Brick Rodeo, the hotel room is full, and so your hotel is going to be $1,200. What?
Oh
wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Pass. You're right.
So, what are the differences between those four conventions?
So I think it all depends on kind of what you're doing, what you're going for. So it's all about the different communities. That's what I love, especially like I loved with Brick Road or with Brick Slopes. It was smaller in the way of, because that community is not as big. And I loved seeing like that's the only space that I've really seen a large church, like because we are in Utah, and so we had that big giant LDS church. It was amazing, and that's
as one of the
really
displays.
Yeah. And I think that's what I love about the conventions and the different ones is seeing your local communities, because you definitely see the people that there is the it's your old home week and your family reunion of seeing all your friends that you see online and that, but then also you see the local people that you don't see going to other spaces, and I love that the most is getting to see local people and meeting a whole bunch of new friends.
And they even have like their different styles too in different parts of I guess the country or people coming in from different parts of the world.
Yep. And so Brick Rodeo this year, they have their keynote speaker is going to be a Brick consultant from the UK. He was winner of season 1 of Lego Masters UK.
Okay.
The first Lego Masters.
Wow.
And so he'll be there, and that was one of my favorites. Oh yes, okay, I gotta go see him.
Are you gonna try to pick his brain?
Of course.
Always.
Well, so his build for the winning build was life size. So I'm like, yep, you got me.
Yes,
it was an adult sitting at his desk, and then you had a break behind him, and it was the inner child building Lego behind him.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta check him out. Like Brick Consultant.
Yeah. He was the fan designer of the typewriter.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know Lego enough, guys.
Well, and that's
checking
so
it out
that's
right
the
now.
thing is so in that build they had actually made him and his teammate had made a Lego typewriter first in that thing, and that was like many years before he submitted it to Ideas.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's crazy.
Have you seen like Nathan Sayawa, like his Lego stuff, like his Lego exhibits? I mean, he's like sort of like old school.
Yeah, he's old school.
And but like this was again large scale figures, but very like out of the box designs, right?
Yeah.
Like not just like very conventional builds, but like beyond that.
So he was definitely like an inspiration. So I saw him right before I moved. So he moved from Washington to Oregon. And right before he moved, we saw Art of the Brick in Seattle.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And that was hugely very impactful. Like I went and saw some of his like very emotional pieces.
For sure.
And so it was funny. So I moved here, and about 6 months later, it came back to Portland. And so I saw it again, and I saw the same exact. There was not a new piece, but the ones that impacted me the most changed.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you mean?
So there was a part. One of the builds was a person like staring at their hands, but their hands were no longer there. They weren't there. So we were just staring at these like, and there were bricks in front of their hands.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that he and that like literally I was crying. I was absolutely crying. Because I was feeling that way. Like I wasn't able to be creative.
With your hands. The symbolic of that.
And so then there was another, and then the next time I saw it, the piece was there, but I didn't notice it. There's one where it was like they're walking through a door and they're being held back by their hands.
Oh,
and so I'm like, okay, so that was like that, like our inner demons is like holding us back from our potential. And that one like made me cry, and so I'm like,
for sure, yes.
Wait, so it was the same piece, but you saw it again in a different light.
So both those pieces were there, but I didn't see all of them. They didn't impact me at the time. Yeah,
I see.
All of them were there, but I didn't see.
Like he didn't change it, but seeing it the second time with different perspective, like, wow.
Yeah, well, this is it. I feel, like even reading a book, right? Like how you read it from 10 years ago, life experiences, and then you read it again, same passage, and suddenly you're in tears. But absolutely. I would like to see, like, again, like art. Like that's art though, right? And that's how it speaks to you in different parts of your life. Oh, that's amazing.
and also one of the things that I love, especially with Nathan Soe, is when he does the Art of the Work. Each time, like when people say, "I'm going to go see it," I'm like, so find the piece that he made for that show, because he makes one piece for each show specifically.
Yes, yes.
So in Washington, it was for Seattle, he made a salmon run.
That's cool.
And then so for Portland, because Portland our iconic airport carpet. So he made not only did he make a patch of the carpet, but he made a person that was the shape of the carpet. It was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So he is still building new stuff.
Yeah.
But just
I
specifically.
can't imagine that you stop building if you're still building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, at the music awards, I know I'm kind of flipping here. Phil Collins, I didn't realize, is it Phil Collins? No. What's his name? Piano Man guy.
Oh, Elton John.
No.
Oh, Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. I didn't realize he actually stopped producing. He started being creative for 30 years.
30 years.
And then there was, in the music awards, there was, I guess, a producer, and he got in touch with him and kind of like asked him to collaborate with something, and then he performed at the
Grammys.
But I didn't realize that, he's somebody who's always like so out there, and you would think that somewhere in those 30 years he was in somebody else's background, but always writing.
So for him, he actually, that's funny that you brought up, you said Elton John, because in an interview of this is 3 years ago, he had said, he's like, I'm not in touch with that creative side as I was then. So I can't make these things. I can't continue to make these same things like Elton John can. And so for him now that he's has this new work. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes. Because the creativity is, yes, there are creative people, but there's also inspiration that you need to motivate you.
Absolutely.
Right? I remember, even with writing something, you get writer's block. But even art, you can't just say, "Oh, you're a great draw something." No, you have to feel it from somewhere. So same with creating Lego. Nick used to make a lot of these mini mocks, and I mean, he hasn't made any mini mocks in a while. Nothing has created.
Yeah, my last one was just the Ninjago City Market. Was the last
year.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
But then there's Harold, who's always been making his castle over and reinventing it in many different forms too. So
last night, I was about to fall asleep. And then I was like,
idea.
you know what would be a great idea? Making a wizard's tower.
I used to get those dreams.
Because Castle's your style, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Castle's using my...
Yeah.
Wow.
jam.
And so did you get up and start making your wizards?
I thought about it, but once we go to our next thing, I'll talk about what I did today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With that,
Wait, I wanted to ask Grant one. So Bricks Cascade, is that going to be your next convention?
Yep.
What are you planning on bringing to Bricks Cascade?
himself.
My purses.
Are those so? Those are your newest items.
Yeah. Yep.
Both of those.
Yep. The purses
Nice.
are the newest. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, sorry. What did you bring to Brick Slopes again?
So it was the hat, and then I did the painter monkey out in art.
Oh yeah.
So Polly the painting primate. It didn't.
Oh, I do remember that now.
Yeah. So the tail was spinning and stuff. So it was the monkey was learning to paint, but is a house painter by day, but wants to be an artist. And so literally you see the street side and paint everywhere.
Yeah.
Except for on the canvas, not a drop on the canvas, including on the tail and everything. Yep,
very cool.
Is that still alive somewhere?
Yeah. It's currently taken apart, but it's still
alive.
Still together. Yes.
Okay.
What's a better word for that?
That was a collaboration I did with my friend Yano. So Femme from the Block.
And one more thing I just wanted to touch on was on Instagram, you do a lot of Instagram lives.
Reels. More reels than lives.
Or is it? I thought they were lives.
Now we're learning the actual semantics of these things.
But can you talk about that a little?
It's and that's actually funny because for me, I'm so self-conscious on these things. Even kind of coming and doing. I've been wanting to do and that's why I'm saying it's definitely not lives, because for me live is so hard. It's so I was actually going to ask you guys how you feel about doing like this, because I know like the hour before this, before kind of coming on live with the show, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I gotta make sure everything's right. I gotta be like, gotta make
my hair. You mean you just didn't walk in through the door and put on a jersey?
Well, it's funny you ask that, because for us, it just feels like we're talking to. We forget that we're live and we're just chatting with you guys.
This is like our date night, and then and there's Harold, and then there's Grant. What a great date night, you know?
That's awesome.
It's really a decompression of the week's worth of just mundaneness. And we get to make a new connection. Like, I don't know, but it's true too. Like, I don't think that other people are watching us, and then you have comments and you're like, oh.
plus this is our like 252nd or third episode.
Yeah.
Right,
but it's nothing. Like, to me, like, really, like, every single week, what I look forward to is meeting that next person. Right. I actually look up like if you have an Instagram account, and like why you're into Lego, and sort of get to know you and all that. And I am impressed by the community that we have created and that we're a part of. And people are just so welcoming. And, you know, I know I realize you just said the hour before, you're like, is everything correct and everything like that. So I know everybody has the motions that they have to go through to get ready and stuff. But I do appreciate everybody who's taken a moment of their time, and it's a big chunk of time. Like, we're already like an hour and 5 minutes, by the way. But you know, but I feel like when the conversation is just bright, then it's easy. It's a good conversation. And oh my God, you have a card collection right beside you. Let me show you mine. And a Kate Spade purse. Hello.
Sorry, so you said Instagram reels. What are your Instagram reels about?
So for me, it's I love like just putting either music or like kind of reacting to something else, because that's the fun of that. And I love to like, okay, I'm gonna like, there's like I actually created this crown for the sound that was from Robin Hood, where it's Prince John putting on the thing. This crown makes me feel power. And I'm like, that's what I love, is that like, okay, because it draws me in, and that makes me think of something creative. So I have to build something to go with that sound.
That's a really good crown, by the way. I was like, is that Lego? Oh, it is.
You gotta make that. You gotta make something like that, Harold.
Really nice.
Harold's into castle. Yeah. Oh my God.
To stand beside your castle, Harold. You wear
like
a
crown.
Or you could just get like a knight seat.
Well, this is purely mixel joints. It's purely mixel joint.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's purely mixel joint. So
that's cool.
Harold has his wizard tower to work on and his future crown.
I guess we can jump into our next segment.
Yeah, the getting to know you one.
Which is share your stories, share your stories, share your stories. Weekly recap.
The sound effects.
Yeah, I could never recap. Nick is the one who always like.
You built a set this week.
I thought I already told you guys that. Okay.
It's been such a long time.
I know. The last time I built was like, really, like Nick and I have Lego build moments.
Yeah, I guess you haven't built that.
And part of it is like him sending it, like literally give me the piece. And this is it. Like, I feel like I haven't independently built by myself, and not because I'm just such a busy body, right? Like, I keep thinking maybe if I sit and build and listen to my audiobook, maybe that's worth my time. But like, I don't know. I'm mom in this house, and there's like so many things that I want to do, that doing that really is quite the time. And then in my head, it's like, what else can I do beyond that time? So even as I'm building this Lego, we're doing a stop motion, right? So it's like the product of creating a video for Nick's channel.
Right.
And then, but I really wanted to build these brick heads.
So it was, so Monday, I know the Monday in the US is President's Day. Here in Canada, it's Family Day.
Family Day.
So for Family Day, I was like, do you want to build a Lego set?
We needed to do something family-y on Family Day. Like, what did you guys do for President's Day?
So Hayden was building Minecraft, and then Maria was building Sonic and Tails brick heads.
Yes. And the other children just, they're not part of the family anymore.
No, they
don't know about
do their own thing.
We clearly have a favorite child.
But I was like, we can build it, but can you build it stop motion style?
Yeah. And I know, like, when Nick edits, he already has music in his head, right?
Yeah.
So as much as like most of it is just like me sort of doing it, sometimes he'll say, "Oh, do it like this," because so I'm getting like a director.
The things are moving this way, then they're turning,
and then turn, and he goes, "I already know the music." Beep, beep, beep. Okay, I know, I get that.
Sound effects, not the music.
Oh, sorry, the sound effects, right? But it was fun still, and again,
she kept wanting to twist it to make it like more.
Yeah, and I wanted like more action. He's like, okay, that's enough. Like it doesn't have to be a 5-hour movie.
It's gonna have like a seizure.
Yeah. But it was fun, and again, like every time I build Lego, I'm always, I don't know why, surprised, impressed at the process. There's actually a thoughtful process that the creators put the builder
because even
into.
both brickheads were built
different, right? Like one started from I don't know, the face out, and another one you would expect the same thing, and again, just pleasantly surprised that it's a different execution. So I like that sort of thing. But yeah, I forgot about Family Day. I forgot that was already a short week. It was just insanely otherwise busy at work is always going to be my answers for,
How about you, Harold? You said something happened this week.
So last night had that
Blizzard Tower
inspiration. I was like, I want to build something right now, but it's already 12 o'clock. But I know
you're going to be a grown up because you have work today. Yes, grown up
work today, which is a 6-mile hike with 65 pounds of gear.
Jeez.
Did you know that was part of work today?
I know. I was thinking about,
you would have slept earlier.
2 weeks ago.
Look at you. Yeah, that's fine. My 20-year-old body was able to do it. Oh, wait. How far ago was my 20-year-old body?
So 2 weeks ago, we did 4.5. We did 6 this week. And when I got home, I passed out. I was dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was telling Nick, I woke up maybe 4 hours ago now.
Wow.
I from 11:30 to 6.
Well, that's heavy. And I have seen your load. That's heavy. Is that like once a week?
We're doing it like every 2 weeks. My next one's actually...
It's like, it's almost like not letting you get used to it. Is that a good idea? Maybe you should do it every day.
No.
And then you wouldn't feel so tired.
Maria, you're... No.
Right? Like you're used to it. Your aerobic is like at that level.
My knees like... For some reason, right now it's my ankle. And I was like,
Yeah.
He's going to hear his knees going
I
up
need
the stairs
multivitamins.
Yeah. No, it's funny. Like I just feel like I got home and I feel like, not to scare anyone, but like tingly. Like I'm having a stroke.
Like your foot is shaking when you're taking
Maybe a little bit. But then I'm like thinking, why am I tired? I didn't work out today. I just went to work. And I mean, it's, work is busy. So I feel like after you go through a lot of stressful moments in your physicality and you kind of let go, as now you're just like, oh, I'm feeling all the aches in my body. But I've also been doing, what's it called? Kettlebells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so we've always had like our accessories and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I have a kettlebell, I should use it, right? Like I feel I've been very lazy with like musculars and stuff like that. I'm always such a cardio runner kind of person,
and then next day you're like, Nick, what does this hurt? What does this hurt?
Exactly. So in my head I'm like, why do I feel so drained? And it's like a 25 kettlebell that I'm swinging, and now I feel like I have no arm feeling. Am I having a stroke, Nick? You're the only one who could call 911 right now in front of all of our viewers. I'm just saying. Okay, but now right, like if anything, like fatigue will hit you like 24 hours later or whatever.
Oh, those are the worst.
Harold.
But Harold, so what did you do with your idea? You said you woke up like at 12.
It's still an idea.
Did you write it down at least?
No, it's in my head.
Oh.
It's kind of like how Grant was saying. It's like, I don't have anything digital or anything like that. It's just out of my mind. I build, don't like it, take it down, build again, that type of thing.
Yeah, did that work? Yeah.
So you'll probably see it next episode. I don't know.
Ooh, you're giving us a timeline. That's ambitious.
I have this thing where I procrastinate because my next show is going to be
a while from now.
No, 7 Fredericksburg. It's 7th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I
have do things last minute. You're fine.
March 7th to the 10th.
I also have to expand the castle too. So.
Do you have to expand the castle some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has to include the Wizard's Tower.
It gets him excited.
Oh, look at that.
These more
sections. I did have that creative block ever since the last show I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, Allison.
2 weeks. Yeah, Allison.
Okay.
Yeah, Allison's going to be there. Nice.
How about you, Grant? How was your week?
It was a weird one because we had the holiday then, but also like my office is we're moving to a new location, but the new location we can't move in yet, and so having to pack up and knowing that. Yeah, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh no!
I know.
Right.
I want Grant's crown.
Yeah, a Grant crown again.
Let me know, and I will share. I will share some ideas, and we can,
Yeah.
Yep.
So when were you supposed to move in? Like next week already, and it's kind of up in the air ish.
So, I work for a county. I work in a county clinic.
Yeah.
And let's just say that we're moving in a month or 6. We don't know yet. We had to move out, but we can't move in yet. They have to like remodel.
Make sure there's no asbestos.
We don't know what that's going to be.
It's interesting.
Wow.
So you can work from home. Because the amazing that is telehealth. They're like, oh, you can just do your telehealth. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work from home.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's less than 6 months, definitely, and much, much closer to the month, right?
Yes.
Especially when, of course, these services are so necessary. They're so necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then also this week with like my Instagram feed was filled with kind of the news of Nick Benedict dying, and so there was a lot of
like that. The Instagram,
so that definitely
was very sad,
weighing very heavy on my head and stuff.
Absolutely,
too, so.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, I know this is it's heavy conversations, but I'm always I don't know. I feel like this world now especially for young people, there's so much posters and messages out there saying, do not bully, be kind, accept. And I mean, yes, we all went through the teenage years, even the young years. I mean, I came to this country when I was 10 and I had a different accent and had all sorts of bullying too about that. I can spell broccoli better than them. I just couldn't say it.
You said broccoli.
I said broccoli, right? But but you get teased for it. And sure, it makes you stronger, but like, I feel we've moved even further now and said, let's be kind, let's be more accepting, X, Y, Z. And yet I feel like there's more meanness out there. I don't know. And
speaking of bullying, we just watched that. Maria saw the first episode.
I know. It's so sad.
Al Rawabi School of Girls. Have you seen that on Netflix?
And it's dubbed, and they're from Jordan. And it's all girls school. But even among them, they're so vicious. And in a different life in Asia, I was also from an all-girls school. And it's like, is it like this? I'm like, I don't remember this viciousness. But I was also a very little girl. And these are like more high school age girls, right?
And is that
things turn. Yes. And why?
Is that a documentary or a show?
It's a show.
It's a show.
It's a show. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, parts of any writing show is also based on some sort of truth, right? And so I don't know. Like we're here we've just navigated out of a teenager phase, right? Like our oldest is in second year, and our middle guy is just in the start of high school, so grade 9. But how to navigate through, and I'm always trying to be the open parent. So how's your day? No, more details, please. Adjectives, all that stuff. But to draw them out, and not to say especially boys. I think I would be the same, of course, for girls.
Yeah.
But you would just wish that these young people are kinder to each other and to themselves. And I don't know. And I feel like there is that messaging out there. And so why? Right. But I don't know.
I also then I think if we'd had social media back in my day, like, life would have been like better, worse, all at the same time. Because
it's hard to say.
I know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I am happy that some of my mistakes are not saved on the internet forever.
Yes,
right.
yes. No, for
like what the kids have to deal with now with social media. It's
I know.
Totally different.
I know. Yeah. And this is it. It's another forum for them to be bullied in, right? Yeah. Like, and so that's I don't know. I know this is the weekly recap, but yes, no, I know. I have many friends who posted also, and for this.
Another thing that happened with us. So last week we mentioned that Hayden his junior basketball team. He's in grade 4. It's a 4, 5, 6.
10 years old, yeah.
They qualified for
the next level tournament,
the family tournament, which was today. It was this morning. And
yeah.
to get there, they were killing these teams. They were winning
last week
26-2.
Yeah, 4 teams just decimated them.
30-8.
And I'm
stuff
like,
that.
you guys are that good.
So their first game, Maria saw their first game.
Yeah, and so of course, before that, I told them, okay, so these teams are going to be tougher. They also made family like you, so either you guys are going to be the same level or you might be decimated.
So Maria sends me a text and says, the first team he's playing are huge.
Yes. So again, it's like grades 4, 5, 6. And there's Hayden. He's one of 2 grade 4s who made this team. But he's still like, short, like sort of like that emerging out of babiness, right? Like and then, the other team was like basically all grade 6s.
They're all like your height.
They're all my height and bigger, right? And there's probably like only 1 or 2 kids in our school that's around that, but not even. Like I feel like our kids look really young, right? Yeah. And I'm like, who are those high schools that they got into to pitch?
So she sends me the halftime score. It's like 14-2.
And Nick's like, who's 14? I'm like, not us. Right? And of course, that's the thing. It's like, I know in any team, once you aren't doing well, your confidence erodes, right? Like it can't be helping. Yes, you try to hustle, and yes, you still try. But I mean, when a team, especially for basketball, has height on you, and when you're gonna try to pass it, they can easily just do this and get that ball in midair. It's dead, right? And they can just tip the ball in the basket, like.
So they lost their first game, 24-10,
and it was a round robin this morning before I went to work.
So I got there for his second game, and
they were evenly matched.
They killed the second team.
Okay.
They won the second game 24-4. So they won their second game 24-4, and so they were able to qualify for the semifinals.
Yeah.
And so they were the second seed of the set, going into facing the first seed of the other bracket.
Which is always like hard, right? You're always going to think the first seed will win. Hello, it should be first seed against first seed and second seed against second seed.
No, because they want the finals to be first against first. So they were doing well in the semifinals at the beginning. They were actually winning 14-2.
Yeah.
But then they lost 34-24.
Did it go into overtime or no?
Oh, man.
The other team just suddenly started playing defense better. Because to get up 14-2, they were stealing the ball, easy layup. And
I know, basketball, like any sport too, has its play, right? But at the end of the day, it's who can get that ball in that basket. And who can get and run fast to that basket.
The other team was like hitting 3-pointers. It was like crazy. I was like, what?
And who can get, and at the end of the day, that's basketball, right? It doesn't matter how cool your passes were. And yes, you played it does matter. Yes, play as a team. But it's how do you get that ball? And anyways, he had fun. Definitely will keep trying again for basketball. But it's a love of the sport in the sense of Nick's just happy. Yeah.
And did I hear last week that you were saying that not all the families can be in the room? Is that what I was? That
was last week, and that was
not still the case because this week it was at a high school now.
Yeah, so they had more space, I guess, in general. So there's actually there were 6 teams in total for this time. So round robin of 3s, and whoever parents can come showed up. And I think maybe high school has a bit more of a leniency into who are the people who walk in. Although I'm sure they also check in elementary. But the gym that we had, and we were the host gym, and I guess we were already the bigger gym among the pod area schools. Again, it just couldn't fit all the many parents who want to watch, right? So. But yeah, it was good to watch and, good to see him interact with peers. So it was us like spying on your kids all the time. We're like, does he behave like a miscreant?
He didn't play in the semifinals, but he played in the first 2 games.
Oh, yeah. He's like, it's actually funny, like all of my kids, every time I'm with them, they're fine and chatty with me. And as soon as we walk into public space with everybody, they're like so well behaved. It's like I beat them. I'm like, I swear I don't beat my children. I'm like, who are you? They talk to me.
They ignore you too.
They ignore me. I'm like putting my hands up here for like a high five. I'm like, hello.
He high-fived me though. After
lucky. Yeah, I'm just mom.
Just mom.
So Maria, now, all right. I'm gonna ask how's your coffee caffeine happening? Is that is that sir subject?
There's a cup. There's a coffee.
I have it's part of my show and tell. I have been quite good with decaffeine, and also teas. So I'm going to show you my most favorite tea soon. But I do miss coffee. And right now, McDonald's has their free coffee campaign all of Lent. And this is where this whole caffeine thing, right?
What?
Like, and so it's not really free
Know
coffee. I don't
that?
know what happens over there in the States. You actually have to buy $1 of something, which is not in existence. Like the cheapest thing is
What's
maybe
the cheapest thing?
a donut.
The apple pie. Oh,
Maybe.
Or
Well, the
donut.
apple
You
pie
have
is you
the
buy.
dollar menu?
We have
Well, so-
donuts in our menu.
It used to be like a drink was $1. Now it's like $1.49.
Yeah, so I feel like to
Oh.
get my free cup of coffee, the best is to get another free cup, like to
Yep.
buy a cup of coffee
Buy
and get
one.
that.
So then you're like
And
double
that's like
caffeinated.
yeah.
That's bad.
Unless
But
you have a
it's-
friend.
And it's also just a small cup of free now. Last year and previous years was medium, and I remember before it was even large. So McDonald's, I don't know, is hurting. Like it's I think so, right? Like they still have these campaigns, but it isn't like when we were young. It's actually funny, like that we bring up McDonald's because like on Instagram they had a side-by-side picture of McDonald's. You know, in the 1980s it was like with Grimace, the walls were printed, like it's really for kids. It was so colorful and happy.
Right.
Now it's called.
And now it looks like a very cool
Starbucks.
coffee.
Yeah,
cup. Like, it's
trendy.
like trendy glass
Yeah, it's trendy
paneling,
cafe.
Service,
It's a
kiosk.
dark
cafe.
chestnut, I don't know,
Well,
molding.
Muck Cafe, right? Isn't it Muck Cafe?
Yeah, Mac Cafe.
Yeah,
You want
but
a
they're actually trying to be a
cappuccino.
cafe versus knowing what they are.
For kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Versus,
Japan
I
like
was
that
so
already.
excited.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're A&W. Like we went in
Really?
there because I was like, I haven't had a root beer in like years. Going there thinking about it, like in the US, like the A&W is like pretty like 80s retro.
Yeah.
No, it's like
no.
a Starbucks. You see students like in their laptops. Like
Who are these generations who are changing our world? No.
Soon Costco is gonna look like that.
Costco.
It's gonna be like a cafe, Costco cafe.
Costco cafe. Imagine gourmet hot dogs. Do you want some chipotle on that? I don't know.
some gourmet glizzies.
I'm getting hungry. Stop talking about food. This was me last week. I was always getting hungry and I have no food on me.
Well, speaking still of food, last week we mentioned that Hayden for Lent
Gave up.
fast food.
Oh, we're bringing
still-
back yum
he
yum
still-
time.
He still has his fast, but he's
But
like
this is the dad who's like, where do you want to eat for
Well,
lunch? I'm like,
no, because after basketball he usually has something, but he's like Subway doesn't really count as fast food, does it?
It
So-
doesn't.
so I guess in terms of
fast
like
deli?
categories, there's the
Because he's like there's
unhealthier
lettuce,
fast food.
there's lettuce, tomatoes.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
eats with lettuce and tomatoes.
Let me see.
He always orders the BLT at Subway, and then with no lettuce, with no toppings, no sauce. so
We're
they're
like-
like, what do you want? I'm like, can we get a BLT, no toppings, no sauce? And they're always like, really? But we're like, we told them if we're gonna go to Subway, you're gonna have to have lettuce and tomato
Yeah,
in your.
that makes it less fast food.
Yeah.
Subway is
Oh, that's
often
right.
considered a type of fast food.
Oh.
It is fast food.
But there's it's not fried.
I mean,
it's
the
not
deli's like that.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
so it's like healthier choices. Maybe is
I think it's like
maybe
a gray zone.
yeah.
It is a great.
As we're making gray zones of gray zones.
Yeah, gray zone's over the gray zone.
Did you guys see that? I don't know if you watch the Bad Batch, Grant, but season 3 of the Bad Batch
Oh,
started up,
yes.
and so I watched the first 3 episodes with Hayden, even though I'd only watched the first 2 episodes of season 2.
Oh,
What the?
So
and now you watched the
Well,
first 3 of season
they showed
3.
like
Is
a
there pattern
recap.
here?
They showed like a recap, and I'm like, oh, that person died. Really?
Spoilers!
Well, I
Who
didn't say
died?
who. Well, you watched season 2, Harold, so
I
you know
did.
who died. But the first 3 episodes were actually
Good?
Yeah, it was.
The
You didn't
last
watch it
season.
yet, right?
I haven't watched
sorry?
it yet.
No. Yeah, season 3. It's the first episode kind of reminded me of one of the episodes from what was that good Star Wars one Star Wars show that was kind of realistic that didn't feel like Star
Andor?
Wars. It felt like
Andor.
it kind of
Yes.
reminded me of one of the episodes of Andor,
Oh,
which was like a cool
okay.
episode. So
I like it.
with like time jumps,
Okay.
but yeah, so that started, and also Avatar: The Last Airbender started, which I kind of saw the first episode of that.
Mhm.
I didn't realize.
I've been nervous. I've been nervous to watch the new show. We'll see.
Yeah. I didn't realize that it was like a whole 4 different elements type thing, like a water, earth, fire, and
Wait,
air.
you haven't watched Avatar?
No, I've never seen any Avatar.
You watched the animated version.
Yeah, you gotta watch the Nickelodeon. You gotta watch the Nickelodeon version.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I only saw the Bricker Builds Avatar Brick World. I'm like,
no, he's gonna watch a show that I was gonna want to watch. No, buy that.
Let's
move on to some.
Even Allison says
the cartoon is amazing.
As long as you don't watch the live action movie,
it
doesn't exist.
But maybe the show. I don't. Well, you guys would know better than me if the show is good or not. But I was entertained by watching.
There's only 63 episodes.
Yeah, only 63 episodes.
Yeah. I mean,
and then you have to watch one weekend.
Is that multiple seasons or one season of 63 episodes?
It's like different books. So yeah, seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think like 4.
I think it's like 4. Yeah.
It's a bit of a wash.
Yeah, air, water, earth, fire.
Yep. Yeah. And fire are the bad guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, technically, it's one person's a bad guy. And then the Fire Nation attacked.
But if your leader is, a tyrant, then your nation.
You're probably tyrants too. Like you're not.
You're associated with the group.
Well, you have to listen to your leader if your leader's the tyrant. So you're gonna be not the greatest people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Not the nicest.
Yeah, let's not be gray zone about this, Harold.
Oh, 3
books. There we go. Okay. Are we ready for our next segment?
Yeah, let's do
Which is
it's time for show and tell.
Show and tell time. We can get our show and tell
already
ready.
Showed and told.
Oh, he said he has more.
Whoa.
He said he has more. This is our show and tell time music. All right, show and tell. What do you got, Maria?
This is what I've been existing on, and I love it so much. So,
ink.
This is tea from New York. I mean, it's tea from the U.S.
What's HT?
Harney and Sons Fine Teas. Harney and Sons Fine Teas. I love it. We also have it here, of course, in Canada. But whenever I go to the U.S., I mentioned this before to Harold. It's like $3 for this tin, and here it's like $12.99.
Dang. Oh, wow.
That's not even like times the 1.3 whatever exchange rate. And when you open it, oh my god, it smells so good. And it comes in these like the kind of silken sort of bags, very pretty. But this flavor, so I just got this for an early birthday gift from my friend, and it's called the Vanilla Camaro.
What's Camaro?
I don't know. I know you would feel like I would already have researched this before I even presented, because that's my thing. And I've been meaning to. I have a little notebook. I'm like to search up
Camaro.
I don't know. You tell me.
It could be like Japanese.
I'm the one who came here when I was 10.
Well, Camaro is.
You know how it says a creamy decaffeinated indulgence? It also comes in caffeinated, but I got the decaffeinated because my friends are thinking of me about.
They're called sachets, the little bags.
Sachet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think Camaro.
That's French.
It is. A lot of our languages, from French backgrounds and stuff like that. But I don't know how they made it creamy. And this thing has no cream. It's a black tea. So it must be with the vanilla or the Camaro, which is what is Camaro? But it's so delicious. Like you open it and it's just.
Is that what you're drinking right now?
I'm putting my entire face in this.
Is that what you're drinking right now?
Yes. So there's 20. And I mean, I feel like in my hoardingness, I'm like, oh my God, I'm down to the last 10. I'm practically at 0. I need to buy like my next backup. Like I can't. Like I need. What is my stash?
What do you buy that for?
You need 2.
I don't know, Nick.
Oh.
So I mean, I do and I don't. It's I know I've seen it in some grocery stores, like maybe the higher end ones, maybe Walmart, because I do get this in Walmart Buffalo. Huh. But usually when I see these line of teas, it's the more common ones like green tea, right? Like this is like almost like maybe a little bit of a extra kind of tea, when a blend of tea, when they start calling it a creamy indulgence versus just your orange pico tea or your Earl Grey tea. Like those are like the more, kind of like But anyways, I love it so much. I highly recommend. I have gone to the Harney and Sons website, but they ship to the US for free, and they charge me another arm and a leg for shipping to Canada. And they have the bigger bags, because I would be all about buying bulk, right? Like this is 20, but if I can buy the bag with 65, hello. There are 65 days in a month. I totally get that.
So Comoro is an island off of Southeast Africa.
Oh, so this vanilla is from Comoro.
Yeah.
How would you say it? Comoro?
Is there like
Comoro.
a pronunciation on that Google search?
Anyways, I'm going to smell it again because it smells so good. Sorry.
No.
I have like crazy face.
Komori.
Anyways, it's very good. So I'm on the lookout for this.
So it's Komoro, not Komoro.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it Toyota or Toyota?
I have to say
Toyota.
What else do you have?
Hyundai.
And then a friend of mine, she from work, she went to Switzerland last week. I'm always telling all these beautiful young staff that I work with, if you have a week off, go travel. And so I think she just got a cheap flight to Switzerland. Wonderful. Last minute, which is fine. And then we actually had a student who graduated last year and was able to find a position in Switzerland. So she went to visit her. She still kept ties. But I mean, when she went to Switzerland, she made all these amazing videos, all the different chocolate stores that she went to, raclette, which is the melted cheese. Yeah. She went to a raclette buffet. I'm like, oh my God, I'd be like,
that's a lot of
cheese.
And
she's a very slim girl, this friend of mine. And she's like, I have a little cheese baby belly. Like when she came back,
a little cheese.
I'm like, we can call it baby bell. We'll say that, you know, like that Gouda kind of guy did it to you.
Gouda.
But whenever I have friends who travel to different places, I ask them to look for the Starbucks mugs for me, because I'm a hoarder, by the way, and she was able to find the Switzerland mug.
Oh, neat.
So she said there was a lot of Starbucks in Switzerland because they have their own local cafes that are full of like delicious hot chocolates, right, and everything. So it actually took her I think she went to one of the cities, to find this. But I mean, it has, you know, what they're known for, watches.
They're known for watches?
Yeah, Rolex.
Rolex.
The raclette melted fondue cheese, right?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I
feel like chocolate bar. But I mean, when she was taking all these quick footage on her Instagram, it just looks like a postcard. Like it's music, and we have friends who live all over Europe, but like Switzerland is just so pretty, and like concentrations of prettiness, like big concentrations of prettiness, right? So she was there for a week, and she was very good at traveling. And I guess like a lot of European countries are small enough. Like, I mean, I think you travel from one end to another, and like you're there within like a couple of hours. You travel through Ontario, and it takes you like, I don't know, 30 hours to reach end to end from us. So, you know, so I mean, I was very happy, you know, for her to bring this back, and it's uncracked, and it traveled miles and miles to get to me, because I don't think I'll be going to Switzerland anytime soon. I can do raclette here and have ice cream. Another thing that I'm obsessed with is Jellycats. I have to stop with my obsessions. This is why I do overtime.
Do you know Jellycats? Do you know Jellycats brand?
Jellycats. It's a toy brand, stuffed animals, and they make funny things. All sorts of things. So like a few years ago, they had like a stationery line. So it's like a stuffed animal. In the
but they always have the same simple face.
It's like a happy face, like a dot thing. So one of the things that Hayden's been wanting is the ramen bowl. Jellycat.
Oh, cool.
I mean, isn't this cute?
Yeah.
And I keep on saying, I don't want it. I don't need it.
Very soft.
We don't need it, Hayden. We don't need it. Mommy does not need this.
Wait, so these are eggs?
Yeah, eggs.
Eggs.
And the chopstick and the chives and
I have to make sure. I have to make sure my partner doesn't see this part of the live, because my partner would want that so bad.
Isn't it adorable?
You can see Jellycat at Chapters.
Yep, Indigo.
I guess Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble for her, and they're from London, England, and they're celebrating their 25 years. But and they're actually initially known for like their teddy bears and their bunnies, right? So they have like a crazy variety of colors.
There was this huge Christmas tree.
Yeah, almost as tall as me.
And
we're not buying this. Oh my God, we're buying this.
But how much was it?
It was. It was. We didn't buy it.
We didn't buy it,
but it's on sale now for $250.
so it was regular price, like
Yeah, like more, right?
$300 for this.
And then we're like, what would we do with this Christmas tree? Would I like hug this? Like, anyways, we controlled our
with
impulses.
a happy smiley face.
It's been 3 Christmases that we've been controlling.
We always
our
look at
impulses.
it. We're like, no,
we do look at it all the time. We're like, it is cute. Anyways,
but then they have smaller ones too.
Yes.
But we're looking at the huge one.
And so, I mean, like even like the last line were like sports things. So like a basketball, a little tennis ball with a little cap. Like it's so cute.
They have stationaries too.
Yeah,
right?
they had this. I was saying like I have the ruler, I have the crayons, I have the pencil.
Yeah, we showed those on RoyalBrix.
Oh yeah, we did.
And I know at this point, like I know I have boys, but like our youngest is still into stuffed animals. So in my head, I'm like, I just want to prolong his childhood. I know
What
in
are
a
the
few.
legs?
It's a cute little leg.
I thought they were like spoons.
And if you actually follow their Instagram account, they like make little animations of them, right? And one of the main characters currently is like this frog. We actually have this frog. He's like a hunch. He looks like Jabba the Hutt actually because he's like all like scrunched up and everything.
I didn't know that was Jellycat.
Yeah, he's a green frog, and they're always trying to branch out. So some of their more popular items, they actually make them into like little purses. I mean, I as an adult, I think I don't carry that. But if I had a little person, girl, maybe, I don't know, like anyone should have a Jellycat purse. So that was that. But because I was on this Jellycat website, I found this. It's like a cup, and then it's like a latte, and they actually have so the Jellycat, that's their motif.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about like a jellyfish with like cat ears.
Yeah, but like their faces are just so simple.
Yeah,
but like something about them makes me so happy, and I'm gonna perch him up on my books, and then he can just sit. And
that one's for
it's my black cup of
mom.
coffee, like that. Yes, it's for mom. And I know in a few years you're gonna not be here, and these things are what's going to keep me remembering the memories of It's really all just for me. It's all just for me, okay? It's all just for me. But I think that's
you're not gonna show that's for next time.
Well, I think maybe that's for next time.
That's too much show and tell.
Jellycats. Hey, that's the most show and tell Maria had.
What do you have? What else do you have?
I'll
Grant?
control my tendencies. Yeah.
So one of my you know that I have my bench, and so my long-term project has been to do a throne, like a gold throne, and so I got my pick-a-brick order came in today. They got all my gold my
gosh,
gold torsos, and then got plates, and
wait, what are you gonna do with the torsos?
Yeah.
Well, someone's sitting on the throne.
On kind of the base.
No, it's life size.
So the base is going to be like kind of more like cartouches, kind of like Egyptian style. Like, hey, people are standing there. Like, I haven't figured out the entire story, but I want to have like a story on the bottom of it.
Neat.
Wow.
All the gold. Yeah.
I need to get gold.
So at the store, they're always like, because every time there's gold, I'm getting it, and they're like, "What are you?" I'm like, "I'm a dragon. I'm just collecting my gold."
Yeah, I like it. I like that. That's awesome. Nice. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this creation. To process it, you should like do like pictures as it's being built, sort of like as a.
Well, and because it's with it being gold, it's harder to like. I tried a year ago to have it ready for Bricks Cascade last year, but because there's so few things come in gold,
yeah,
like I'm just now finding like 2x2 round brick, like it's harder to like make it sustainable and make it still gold. So it's been an interesting like, how do I make it sustainable and like, foldable, but that's my partner.
San Francisco.
What's he doing in San Francisco? Have you seen these Jellycats?
Don't look at Jellycats. Don't look at them.
It's not cats.
Wait, so is your throne gonna be sit up like life size? You're gonna be able to sit on it?
Yep.
That's a lot of gold.
Fully sittable.
I mean, maybe you can make the inside not gold.
Yeah, the inside will just be.
But that's still a lot of gold.
Duplo? You're gonna use Duplo?
Definitely. There will be internal structure. There is internal structure that is
it's gold plated. Haha.
Yes, exactly. But having the internal structure being Technic and all of that.
Okay.
It'll be hollow inside, but the outer side has to be will be gold.
Wow.
Gold
Will
Yeah.
someone be able to sit on it or no?
That's the idea. That's absolutely.
What's your weight? What's your weight capacity?
I think I'm gonna
Because
try.
some kings are big.
Like Henry.
Right.
Some kings are big.
Yeah. So
Henry
I think I'm gonna
McCuffey.
try. I'm gonna try for like 250. I'm gonna try for
Oh
250.
wow.
Because
Well, I guess
try
if
to
the
have
inside, I feel like if the inside is sturdy enough, right? Just like block on block on block, it should be able to to bear weight.
Yeah.
And stuff. Oh, that's exciting.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and with my knowledge of what I learned from the bench, I'm now with adding Technic to it. I definitely feel better about what I can do.
What is the weight capacity for the bench?
So both of my partner and I can sit on at the same time, and so that's about 300.
Oh wow!
It's over 300.
Wow, that's really good.
Could it go to 400?
Are you gonna sit with them?
I'm not. I'm more than 100 pounds. That would be like
we haven't tried it, but it's I now I kind of want to put weight on it to see.
It's like the Lego Masters.
Yeah, we did. Oh my god.
I
couldn't watch that one. I'm like, oh my god, it was gonna break. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Very fun.
Harold, what do you got?
So this week at Target, they had this, not really a sales, like a promotion.
Okay.
If you spend $50 on a number of sets, you get a $10 gift card. So I used it as an excuse.
So bad. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so
it's something that I do
a bunch of random ones I got. There wasn't really that great of a selection. So
but you still got it to get your $10. Of course. Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Yes.
I think this is a llama or
I think
camel.
it's a llama too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a camel.
I really got into these Minecraft sets. It's pretty bad.
How many of that did you get?
Oh, just one.
Oh, okay.
For now.
For now.
We'll see how I like this. I don't know. But I got that.
Maria,
got
Harold's not like us. He doesn't have to buy two just so that he can build. Because that's part of me is I buy two, one so I can build, one so I can hold on for later.
Yeah. Well,
here,
I know it's Harold's show and tell, but a little bit of extra. Yeah, he buys that, but
okay. So
what about your pile of boba tea sets?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot those were already
gifted to me.
But
I didn't buy those.
Is that the friends one? The friends boba tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you got
I don't know. I'm really getting into the space stuff.
Right now. Yeah. Oh, very cool.
Hide. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Very cool.
Yeah, this.
There we go. Yes. Oh no.
Yeah.
There.
And then I also got the
War Machine.
War Machine.
There we go.
Oh.
But it was like I said, $50, get $10 off.
Wait, $50 and you get $10, or $50 and you get $10 off? Because that's different, right? Because $50 you get 10, that's 60.
You get a gift card. You get a $50.
You get a gift card.
Or $10 gift card.
So I could buy a
I know that works for me too. We're clearly their demographic. How much do I have to make a $50 gift card spend?
Ben, don't listen to this. I'm not gonna go to Target tomorrow. I swear. I promise.
Why is sales still going on?
My Target is so far. It's across the border. I have to show passport. So sad.
Yeah. But tomorrow I'm gonna pick up a Minecraft bundle.
He's into Minecraft.
Which bundle?
Yeah.
What did you get from Bricks and Minifigs? Remember you were gonna go to Bricks and Minifigs?
Yeah. I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go. Oh, okay.
I was kind of like
this week.
Sleep is so hard. Sorry, guys. I know I've been yawning all this time. I've been awake since 5 this morning.
I didn't notice.
You didn't notice? Well, this is
usually you fall asleep during news that you can use.
News, you could.
No, it's not.
No, not yet. No, someone has to show and tell.
I have to do my show and tell stuff.
Shouldn't I show and tell my build?
I'll show it.
But I built it.
Right, so
Right.
Yeah.
so first thing that Maria,
My show and
I
tell.
kind of helped you because I handed you the pieces.
He was a great assistant. He was a great assistant.
So we have Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's very cute. I played a lot of Sonic when I was little.
And Maria liked the hair in the back.
Yeah,
how the
very
hair,
nice texturing.
How the hair
Again,
was like textured.
Yeah.
It looks like he's actually running.
Yeah.
Very
His
nice.
hair's like- He has. I didn't realize he has green eyes. He has green eyes in the
Does
game.
he? Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
now
I
he
realize.
does with Lego, but
And then he has his ring,
very
and he has
fun.
his like red shoes.
Oh, his
That's
Nikes?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
his Nikes. And then we got Tails, but we didn't realize it's Miles Tail Prowler
Mhm.
or Prower.
That's
I
his
can see
name.
your eyes closing.
Yeah.
So he has the blue, and he has this weird like Elvis curl.
Yeah,
here.
like right here.
Yeah. Huh.
And that was like a, I don't know, it's almost like a flimsy piece to put on. It's just,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
But
there
he
was
has
one
these
connection
huge
piece.
tails.
I didn't notice he had two tails when I was, I don't know why. I just
Two
thought it
big
was like a
tails.
bushy tail.
Oh, I thought so too. I was like,
But it's, well, I mean, maybe it was
Well-
a bushy tail and this is how they could build it, right? But
Well, no, 'cause
when I was
it-
building
it's
two tails,
oh,
It's
that's
two
why
because
called
because
Tails.
when he helicopters, he
Oh,
helicopters.
that's right.
Oh,
I just thought he helicoptered because he helicoptered.
Why is it look like
But that makes so much
macaroni noodles?
sense.
I don't even remember him from the game. So
Oh, that makes so much sense.
the
Oh my
back looks
gosh.
like it has macaroni noodles?
Yeah.
Or like
His name is
exhaust pipes.
Tails.
Brrr.
are the
Yes.
tails
And his name
not
is
proportioned?
Tails, not tail. Not one tail,
That's
tails.
true. So he has a wrench, or do they call it a spanner? And he also has the red shoes too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very fun. We have space for also brickheads.
And then what I built was
Oh,
guy.
it's not Christmas.
Nice.
it's not Christmas, but I finally opened this Christmas Winter Village set.
Finally.
So this
This
is supposed to be
old
like
thing-
a lodge or
Chalet.
a chalet.
Yeah.
Which
I like how
runs
they
with
did
sachet.
the wood. And they did like a whole crisscross,
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
crisscross thing here.
Oh, that is nice.
With the wood
Yeah.
here. So it looks nice. And
Oh,
then
very nice.
we got like the
Brick
brick on the bottom.
Mhm.
So the architecture looks really good. And then there is a play feature. So if you see the
Back.
fireplace,
Ooh.
it
that's
lights
nice.
up.
Oh.
So all you do is press
Holding the
you
chimney
press
flue.
this thing down, and it
Oh, that's so
it lights
fun.
up. Oh, I didn't even notice this one. Oh wait, here. Wait. There.
This is.
Over
Are
here.
there two
See,
light
like that.
bricks?
Wow.
That lights up.
That's great.
No, there's one. So this is the actual light brick here, and
Uh-huh.
then it just shines down.
Okay.
Wow,
on
that's really.
on that.
Yeah.
So that's
dang.
that's creative. I didn't realize that
I didn't
When
realize
you're
that.
building
there's
it.
two. I just knew about this one. I didn't know about that.
I'm so glad you get to play with your Lego right now and show and tell for you to discover this.
Um,
Because once you display
the roof
oh,
is
I
not
like
supposed
that.
to open like that.
Oh, it's a
but-
transformer.
but
It's not supposed to open like that?
no, because it's just supposed. This is just
Oh.
here to angle.
Oh, I
That
see.
sounds like a.
Another
Missile
fun
pilot.
playability feature. Sign me up for these kinds of chalets.
But
landing
they have
gear.
3 beds. But I guess this is just one room here.
Yeah,
And
who
then
sleeps
they
up
have-
in the attic?
That's Harry Potter.
Your
This
favorite
is
child.
his own. We have a little photo there
Of
of
what?
I guess it's a horse carrying
Oh,
What?
horse carriage.
that's like a
Can you see it?
cow.
Or is that not the reindeer? Like Santa's like
Uh,
call back.
Grandma
There's someone
thinks
with a
they never buy
there's someone with a
reindeer?
pitchfork.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh, it's a
Do you see the
riot.
pitch-
Oh,
Do you see the
the French
pitchfork?
Revolution.
Yeah.
Or is it too blurry?
Nope, I can see
You
it.
can see
Oh,
it.
blurry.
Christmas tree. We got some
Oh,
and
Christmas
the
tree.
little cafe there. So, and then along with the build, you get like a ice rink. So this is the same kind of style as one of the Chinese New Year
Oh, yeah.
sets where they
yeah.
had the
Yeah.
ice rink.
How did they do that?
They use these panels
Okay.
and then they build
Okay.
around it this like with slopes to make it look
shape
like
it.
snow to
Right.
have this
Yeah, that's nice.
like a cool
Very
shape.
cool.
So we have this little
And a
kid with a hockey
snowman.
stick.
Hmm.
So this will go in my winter
Is there
village
still space, Nick?
area.
Yes.
I always make space.
I don't know.
And then you also get Maria's favorite, the outhouse.
The outhouse.
Yeah.
Why do outhouses always have the moon versus the sun?
I don't know.
Because
That's
a full circle is not
Here
good
comes
for
the sun.
So there's just like a little hole.
And a toilet paper.
Little hole.
That's nice.
We have these cool elements too from.
Oh yeah, that's
I guess-
always nice.
this came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it in white before, but I've seen it in
that's new.
the dark green.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last little build
Sled?
is, I guess sled.
Nice.
Maybe she's in the sled. So it's a nice little build.
Yep.
Finally opened it up.
Finally. When I go, how old is this? Oh, we've had it for a while.
Well, what the sets that came with the gift with purchase was the Halloween add-on pack.
Oh my gosh, that's so long ago.
So-
That was
it
when
could
I
be
got
some
it.
long time ago.
So the Halloween add-on pack was the gift with purchase for that.
Yep.
So I guess
Yeah.
it came out before Christmas.
You're better than me. I still have the what I bought Ninjago City Gardens, and it's still in the box.
Oh no!
Whoa. That's a nice set.
Not even the market; it's the gardens, which was like, I don't know.
We're just waiting
I,
for your
I
throw.
bought it 2 years ago.
I
Oh
don't have the
wow.
market yet. That's right.
Is the gardens retired now?
No, it's still in the stores.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
close, but yeah, it's
Oh.
still out.
Both of them. All right.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go into our last segment,
Which is
News.
which
You can.
is...
It's time for news you can use.
news that you can use.
with
Thanks to Alan the Brick
Fan.
Fan.
Who lives in your part of the world?
I thought he lived in like California.
California. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's
On the
like kind
coast.
of
It's still the
Way
same coast.
closer
South.
than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
south.
And the burlesque show of Toronto continues on.
Oh yeah.
But I'm so excited to announce that Les Mis is coming back to Toronto for those who want to check it out this summer. And wait, do you want to see it? We've seen it.
Yeah, I'll see that. All right, news that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick Fan. And the first bit of news is the March 24th shopping
Oh my god,
guide.
I
Let's
can't
go.
believe that this is a thing. Yay. It's just in a week.
So finally, we have a good release day because
Right.
January and February were like, eh.
I mean, people are recovering from Christmas.
Because January was because they already did the modular.
I
The
know
month
that one's
before.
affecting. Yes.
And then February was, it was okay.
I
Sorry?
would still say that January was still big because we had like 120 sets, so a bunch of the city came out and stuff. So
What did you get? What did you get on January release day, Grant?
it was the 3-in-1s. I got all
Oh.
3-in-1s.
Okay. Oh, those were all the good ones, like the roller skate and the
Yep.
the
And the
camera.
little dragon. Yep.
Oh.
Did you get the?
Yeah.
Did you get like the giraffe too? And the
I didn't get the
and
giraffe,
fox?
but I did get the camera. The camera was amazing. Yeah, I'm happy about
Yeah.
the camera. Yeah.
Wow.
They upped their game. The 3-in-1. This
Yeah. Well,
this
and so that's one
2024.
of it. That's one coming out is so the giraffe is the same creator as the fox that's coming out. The fox
Oh,
is coming
yeah.
out on first too. The same creator.
Yeah.
Okay. So what
you are
is?
definitely getting this.
So I think
Is
Harold.
Harold definitely getting
Harold's
this.
getting.
Oh,
this too.
definitely.
This is day one for Harold.
Day one.
I can
And
see
is it
that.
day what for you?
Yeah, I already made a spot for it.
What?
Yeah,
I was
let's
telling
go,
you
Nick.
guys. I elevated my castle, the Lion's Night castle, so I can put it in front. It's in the laundry room.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Animal Crossing.
Animal
This is
Crossing.
I'm probably
right,
gonna
yeah.
wait
That's
for.
March, isn't it?
I'm gonna wait for a sale. For
Yeah.
this.
No, we're buying this day one, Nick.
Stop listening to Harold. I'm your best friend.
So we have Julian's birthday, $14.99. Bunny's outdoor activities, $19.99.
Oh, it's so cute. The minifigures are so cute.
Captain's Island boat tour,
Cattens. Yeah.
So
$29.99. Isabel's house visit, $39.99, and Nooks, Crannies, and Rosie's House, $74.99.
To buy all of these, it's $179.95.
Yeah.
To
That's
buy
not
all
bad.
of them.
You can get 2 sets of this and still, instead of getting the medieval marketplace, be like the same price.
Yeah, $359. How much is the medieval marketplace?
What does this say?
What? 2.
Oh, it'll probably say later down. But yeah, the minifigures are
Cute, very
cute.
Yeah.
And
People might
I
say
like the
Fabuland,
mushroom.
but-
I want mushroom.
Or
Yeah,
the
definitely.
mushrooms.
It's
Mushroom.
fabulous. Absolutely.
And even like the little oranges. I don't know. I feel like the design of the tree is very nostalgic, like childhood Duplo nostalgic. Something about it. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
Do you
shape
think
of
they
that.
stuck this in by putting those red Technic pins into like the plus bricks,
I don't know.
like the cross bricks? Because those red Technic pins fit inside the little balls here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the ball with the technique.
Mhm.
Ball pin, yeah.
What's this?
Window that
switch it out.
can.
Oh, you can switch the
Switch it
circular
out,
for
yes.
the. Actually, how can you switch the circular?
No, I
for
think
the-
it's just like you can have it.
One
I
or
don't
the
know.
other. I don't know. We have to buy it.
Maybe
to
there's two
You
figure
have
it
to
out.
buy it first.
And
Doors.
look at the trans
You have to
umbrella.
Buy it first.
The trans like the
We have to buy
translucent
this day
umbrella.
one.
Oh, the umbrella.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's
That's
the
like
window
Paradisa.
that I think the window behind the that switches out, not the door, but the window behind the umbrella.
This one.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we
I
can
can
create our
see
own
that.
houses, just like in the game.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's what Lego is, right? Grant already taught us
Yeah.
that lesson.
No.
Prisoner of Azkaban figures.
What?
Scroll down.
Coming
Don't
out.
believe this.
Oh, you don't like this? But Maria's into brickheads now.
I love brickheads.
Maria likes the building.
Look
I
at the
still love
Pokemon.
Look how what?
What
It
Pokemon?
was like Pokemon. It's like
this, one's,
Galatian.
this one's funny.
I really like this Dementor. It looks like a Shogun Dementor.
How did they put the
Oh, it
blue
does.
piece inside the circle?
We'll have to find out when I build it.
You have to buy it first,
Yeah, we have
as
to
Harold
buy it.
says. You have to buy it first. Oh, it's the ones
Oh,
that.
yeah. This
Here's
is
the
nice,
box.
but it
But
kind of
the
reminds me of
Fox
Chewbacca.
thing-
This is gonna be. Is this day one for you, Grant, on March 1st? Are you
No,
gonna get these?
no, that one's not gonna be day one, but it's definitely gonna be like in the first month. Yeah, I'll buy it in March, but not the first.
Day 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's very cool that they come up with these really hyper realistic looks, right? They're
Oh,
not
Snow
making it
White's
cookie
coming out
cutter.
too.
Yeah, Snow
Well,
White.
so the creator of the fox is Aaron from Lego Masters Season 1.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So for Disney, we're getting Isabel's flower pot,
It's
Mirabelle's.
Dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Isabella's
Isabella, yeah.
flower pot, Mirabelle's photo frame. So that who's Isabella?
Isabella was from Magical,
Oh, is she
Yeah,
from
she's a madrigal. Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
the flower one, the
Encanto?
flower
Yeah.
sister.
the flower
Yeah.
sister.
Encanto.
Yeah, the
Okay.
cactus sister. Yep.
I like the strong sister.
And we're getting the Stitch, the Hawaiian Stitch.
Oh,
very
Day one.
nice.
That's
That's
day one
cool.
for me. Yes.
Yes, your spirit animal.
I bought the Stitch from Brick Slopes. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Grand.
the space koala?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's so
from
cute.
Bricks and
It's really
Minifigs.
well made.
Yes, the space koala.
It sold out quick, so
Yes.
I got it, and then later on that day it was
Gone.
sold out already. So
I was going to go get it, and I'm like, oh, it's already gone. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
I didn't get the last one. There were still some when I got mine. But yeah, you get all the
Dwarves.
7 dwarves here. We get
Yeah.
Prince Charming and Snow White, and a bunch of animals. So this mushroom is the same one as
Yep.
Animal Crossing.
Yep.
So that's coming
Maybe
out.
that's part of
Duplo.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, Cars is back.
The cards was back last year.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only in Duplo, right? Who's Elsa?
No, it's a
and
4+
Bruni?
set.
Elsa and Bruni's from Bruni. I think it's like the stone head.
Oh, this is Frozen Elsa.
Oh,
Frozen.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Harry Potter.
Yes. Oh, the
Ooh,
talking.
Ooh, I don't know about
Already
this. I
have.
feel like Jean's version already got this.
I feel like this part's too flat. So when you
I
put it
don't
on your
know
head.
if it goes on
Well,
your head.
Grant is the life size wearable expert.
Yeah.
What do you think about the sorting hat, Grant?
It's definitely not meant to be worn.
No.
Definitely not meant to be
Right.
worn.
And then It's too bad. Like I know it makes a sound, but too bad it's not animated enough to like actually move.
The mouth moves.
Right. Well,
But it's just like this.
but when you, but
Yeah.
it's when you push. It's when you push. It's not
Mm.
actually. It doesn't
I-
actually
I think
move,
you push the top of the hat,
I
Yeah.
see.
and then this moves.
Yeah.
It just looks like a big poop emoji.
It does look
Yeah.
a poop emoji. Exactly. I think that's a missed opportunity.
I
Will
might
this
buy
fit
this. Just create the poop emoji.
Will this fit on Chewbacca's? Will this fit on Chewbacca's head?
No, I think it's too big.
Oh,
It looks too
Yeah.
big.
I thought it would. I thought it would
But
fit.
it definitely goes in line with Chewbacca. That is definitely similar. Like, oh,
It's quite the same shade of brown.
The
So-
poop man.
So yeah, how
You've
many?
got-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Harry Potter sets coming out,
Wow.
and the most expensive is the hat, $99.99. So
Wow.
Oh wait till it's on sale.
and I think it has what 30 sayings? Is it 20?
something like that. Yeah. So I don't know
Wow.
if it's random. I guess it has to be
Yeah,
random.
It has to
Yeah.
be something.
It's brittle brown
And
too.
I don't know what you press. I never saw any what
It's
you
the
press.
top.
to make
It's that top.
The
half
top.
part. Yeah, it's that
Ah.
top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you press it for the mouth to move,
Yep.
and then icons.
The McLaren.
What's the McLaren again? I don't remember.
The car?
The Formula, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a racing car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
U29. What's the
Yeah.
guap for March 1st?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is one.
What? We're gonna spend
Ooh.
all this money and
So-
there's no gift with purchase?
Actually, no. I think they have the. It was the flower shop. I don't
Oh
like
wait,
it.
yeah.
I just
Oh,
saw the rumor today.
Is that
Yeah.
I saw the flower shop, but I didn't know if that was going to be the gift with purchase. Because I
That's
know
why
the flower shop.
It's the
So
yeah.
what?
It's the rumor. It's the rumor that it's the first
Hmm.
March 1st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
also the Animal Crossing polybag.
Yeah.
But maybe that's if you buy Animal Crossing.
I'm gonna buy Animal Crossing. I could wait for the medieval.
He's
villain.
already affirmative.
This Spider-Man
This
set.
is cute.
I know.
Where's
I want them
Zola?
for the figs.
I like Zola. Is it Zola?
This is Zola here.
Oh no, this the one over here with the jagged face.
I
What's
think
his
yeah,
that's
name?
just
that
like a-
thing.
that's
Jagged
like a-
Zola.
That's just like a gonk droid or something.
Yeah. 4+.
I don't know if is this a new Spider-Man torso?
It is.
I think so. I just love his eyes are so
I want
big.
the
Yeah, it's
Iron
like-
Man. The Iron Man looks sick.
That's like cartoonish Iron Man.
Yeah, we have a cartoonish Iron Man from the Microfighters.
hmm
Mm.
Yeah.
And then miscellaneous. Oh, I never saw this one. Carousel ride. Is this also Chinese New Year? Oh no, I thought this
No.
was
It
Chinese
could
New Year.
it
It could be
of.
because it's got the right
It
coloring.
could be. Correct. And also like the motifs.
Oh, look, it has a
Has it.
banana.
Like even the
Oh,
top.
I think you spin this
the banana
blue.
piece. Yes, the banana piece.
Oh.
I love that one. From the,
So what
the-
sets have this banana piece? Because I know. Oh, the Bowser set. The
the only other
little
one that
Bowser
I know
card?
of that I remember is the Friends Mall. The Friends Mall has one.
Mm.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
This will probably be on Lego Pick-a-Brick, or not Pick-a-Brick, but like
In a
Bricks
few
and
months.
Pieces.
In a
Bricks
few
and
months.
Pieces.
Yes.
It is Prick a Brick.
No, the one online.
Anymore.
Oh, is it called
Yep.
Pick-a-Brick now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did away with Bricks and Pieces. Yep.
Okay,
They can.
but that's
they
a good.
combine them.
This is a good piece.
Yeah, they combined it now.
Are you gonna put it on people's heads or you're just gonna?
I'm
Right.
Uh,
always
environment.
curious if like you could stack it.
Yeah.
probably. It looks
So
like you could.
it's. So I've had the same thought. I'm like, oh, can you put it on their head? So it doesn't fit. You have to use that like inkwell, that little like that.
Oh,
Oh, the piece with the little.
I know what you're
nubbin on
talking
the
about.
top?
That's a
The
stud.
little stud. Yeah, the little.
Yeah. Hose stud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I can only think of like nipple. It's that little like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but then it looks weird because then you had to have that to hold it on their head, and then it's an extra stud above, and yeah.
Oh, Ninjago. Everything's coming
Ninjago.
out.
Oh,
So how are you?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
The what's the dragon, the peace dragon thing? Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
Which ones are you
Oh.
getting,
Really
Harold?
Yeah, it's going up.
Which ones
It's
are
the
you getting?
Stone
Harold?
Shrine, right?
Yes.
Oh, the one that
Yeah, the Dragonstone Shrine.
Wow,
Yes.
that thing's
Land-
$119.
Wow.
Same with the Dojo, 119. The Wolf
Yeah,
Mask
that's that
Dojo.
thing. It looks kind of cool.
So
That
what are you getting, Harold? What are
I'll
you
wait
getting?
till it's on sale.
Not a single one you're gonna get.
I mean,
Early
normally
before-
I buy it first day, but now I'm thinking about it. I'll just wait
Yeah.
for double VIP.
Oh, Speed Champions come out
Yeah.
too.
But we didn't
Dang,
notice.
dude, March 1st is gonna be expensive.
Can you like pace yourself?
No, usually Speed Champions I wait for the Toys R Us
Okay.
sales.
Yeah, we're gonna wait, Maria.
I don't know about
y'all
this.
are lucky you still have Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, lucky.
2.
And Star Wars comes
Oh,
out.
and Star Wars.
Another R2D2? How many versions? This is like a third version.
So this
of
is the
R2D2.
R2D2 that you get Darth Malik.
So do we
Yeah.
need that? We already have an R2D2.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but this
need
is like a
that.
smaller R2D2.
Mm.
Eventually I'll get this one.
One.
Yeah, we
Um,
need.
Falcon too, right?
Yeah,
And then
we-
you get these are all like meaty scale.
Yeah.
The Tantive 4, the
Yeah.
Invisible Hand.
I think I'm
I
gonna hold off on the Star Wars.
I don't know if I'm getting the boarding Tantive 4.
No, wait for May
We're-
4th.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
Wait for
right.
the fourth.
Right.
Oh, and Technic.
Oh
Oh
yes.
snap!
The planet.
Oh,
What's
that's
the
right.
most
I forgot about
expensive
that
one?
one. Ooh.
What's the Mercedes one? I don't remember.
Maybe it's new.
Oh, it's like a race car. Yeah, the Mercedes race car.
Okay.
But yeah, they have like the Earth orbiting
The
the.
sun.
Oh,
The
the
sun.
solar system ish. Yeah.
This always reminds me of like J.K. Brickworks.
It reminds me of Wally.
That's exactly where
Right?
I'm like it's exactly like the J.K. Brickworks there because it wasn't an ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have? So, Bricks by the Bay,
Okay.
which is in
Convention
is that San
indefinitely
Francisco?
canceled?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
crazy!
or Oakland.
Yeah.
It's an indefinite hiatus. Why? Do they know
Yeah.
something we don't know?
Maybe
So-
they just go ahead.
So they it has been like it's been 2 years since they've had it, but it was mainly because the at least one of the parts that I've heard is the convention space is too expensive. They just couldn't financially do.
Oh,
Mm.
gotcha.
Yeah,
That
the
sucks.
convention space they had was just too expensive for them to be able to kind of do it, and they were looking around, and that's they were hoping to be able to get one this year, but they just couldn't make it happen. It's sad.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Have you?
That's
Oh,
how
you
it
haven't.
is with events like this.
You haven't been to that one.
No.
No, that was the one that I hadn't been to, and I was hoping for it to come out. Oh, this was a good. This was a good
Licensed
survey.
merchandise.
Lego licensed merchandise product offering survey. So what do we have here? We have like hoodies, Christmas shirts.
Yeah.
So it's asking us like what we want to do. So hey, do you want?
Yeah, I just
these
did
kind of
mine.
sweaters? Yep.
What?
Wait, what did you do, Harold?
The survey.
Oh,
Do
you
it,
did.
do it.
You did the survey.
Yeah.
And Duck Bricks is already saying go to that and talk about the Bionicle. Mention Bionicle by
Wow.
name.
Like
I
you
like
get
the
a
ghost,
go plushie.
the glowy ghosts.
Glow in the dark ghost.
So it's saying
Oh, they
lamp,
got
it's
the goat.
lamps or yeah.
Are these like the life size Target? Remember they had like the life size Target, not life size,
Yeah.
but just enlarged.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's basically
Upscaled.
because
Yep,
like,
scaled.
well, I think it's like Etsy and all that. They'll have 3D printed like Lego
Oh,
Right.
okay.
stuff.
But I liked when they had the Target ones where we actually had
Yeah,
like-
even though they were hard
I-
to find.
yeah. But I got all of them and I loved them. They're
Oh, you got out. Yeah, we missed out on those.
Yeah.
They had like the construction hat,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they had
Well,
other
so-
things too.
Yeah, so there was the ones where it was like they had the construction hats, and then there was one you could only you had to order online. I couldn't find anywhere local, so I had to buy that. So I'm like, it was the sandcastle building ones. I'm like, yes, must
Oh,
have.
right.
My FOMO
They
is
had
strong.
the shovel, and they had the bucket,
and the flag.
the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I first saw that with AFOL Man. Got a bunch of those.
Yeah, but
So-
this is a do the full survey to find out because they're asking us how much are we willing to pay for it, what ones
okay.
would you actually buy?
$20.
That's what I did for most of them. It's like $20, $20. I'm not going over $20.
So here
Flower
is the Lego
store.
flower store, and it kind of looks like those houses around the world.
Yeah, that's
Like
why
it's the same box. Sorry?
It doesn't impress me. These don't impress me. Like this
Yeah.
one, like because it is just like the House of the World. Like,
It's simple.
okay.
Like it's not. There's nothing. There's no wow.
Where's our Ninjago mini city?
Yeah, no, where is that?
Yeah, when I thought that was coming out. Is that going to be the gift with purchase for
That
March?
was supposed to come out in January.
It was
Oh,
supposed to be yeah, it was already supposed to be out, but we haven't seen
it's
it.
not. Or is it out in Asia already? Like
yes.
the one in
No.
Japan?
Yeah.
Is it?
It was. I was seeing how we got some of the information was from China with some of the Chinese sites.
Very nice.
Also, this is the McLaren that we talked about earlier. Like this, it looks small, but it's not, because if you see the minifigure here, it's big. But I don't know. It doesn't. It's not impressing me as like the other cars that we've gotten in the past in this scale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something about it. Marvel Groot. I still haven't picked this up yet, but I like it.
Yet.
Not
But-
Groot. Rocket.
But beyond March 1st.
You're saying Groot.
Well, Groot's down
Okay, well,
here.
there's a minifigure. There's a Groot minifigure.
Yeah.
Baby Groot. Oh, there he is by the foot.
Huh.
Lego teases the next Lego House exclusive set.
But
Whoa,
how?
where?
So this guy,
The house. Yeah,
I guess from
Oh.
Lego House, he picks up a Duplo brick. So that's supposed to be a Duplo brick.
I see.
I was just looking at when I was seeing the video, I was like, what are these sets in the background? Because I see the pirate.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are the Lego House exclusives.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Nope.
I think you have to go to
Yeah.
Denmark.
Only at Lego House. Yep.
Yeah. What else do we have?
Oh
Lego,
yeah, we saw this.
My Neighbor.
Totoro. Oh,
Did
did
we
we
see
see this
this?
last week, or did we see another like?
I think we
No,
saw
we
something
saw the-
Or we
similar.
saw like Howl's Castle, right?
Yeah. I was
Do you
like,
know
I
that-
feel like I watched this enough, and then I don't really know it. We have a stuffed animal of Totoro.
What do you guys think of this mock?
It's cool. I like their little ears, like cupcakes.
Totoro looks like a mouse.
You mean he's not? I'm
Wait,
joking.
is this Toro? Is this
That's
Totoro.
Totoro,
That's
yeah.
Totoro.
who's
Yep,
who's the
that's Totoro.
brown?
the cat?
That's the cat
Cat
bus.
bus.
Oh. I like how they did the tree. If you look at the back, it's like
Yeah, it's one of those. To me, it's they're gonna have to make some changes if they do take this one. There's some changes that will need to be made.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not what I would want as the final product, but it's
Mhm.
cute. I love the idea. I just don't.
I
think they're
know.
gonna make it.
And I like it
What would
too.
you change? What would you change about it?
Well, I think it's always hard when it comes to like the little characters, like the minifigures, the characters. Like that's always harder when it comes to an idea, because you can't have what they have. So definitely it would be the characters, because the Totoro does not look right to me, and the little other characters.
This guy.
Yeah, the green and because it's hard.
So
to
this
break
is by
those correctly.
Daniel Bradley with 2 Y's. Oh, here's another view.
I like how they have like a stage,
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice and
Clean.
clean looking. Exactly.
Yep.
The Up House.
Whoa.
on Amazon.
Amazon has their own?
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. So we're gonna be getting Dungeons and Dragons sets.
Oh, it's weird. We've never really gotten into Dungeons and Dragons, although I feel like that could have been my jam.
Yeah, that's
And I don't
that's
know,
down
like,
your
I
wheelhouse,
feel-
but
I think
you
it would
were-
too.
I feel like I generationally missed it. I don't know how that happened.
So February 19th, this was already sold out.
Wow.
So the general public
didn't get it.
probably wasn't able to get it.
Nope.
And this is the micro rocket launch pad
Okay.
gift with purchase.
Yes, mine's coming in tomorrow.
I already have 2, and I have 1 coming.
Oh,
geez,
dang.
you already have 2. What did you
Wow.
buy? I'll pick a brick for it.
Not all pick a brick. I bought some.
No, I'll pick a brick.
That's cool. Yeah, and so coming soon, details
Okay.
of the Dungeons and Dragons. So we're getting this set, but
What?
it doesn't
Oh
look
my
like
gosh.
it doesn't look like this.
That looks
Yeah.
amazing.
The one that we're getting,
Looks not like
It
this.
has
No,
a red
I-
dragon, actually.
yeah, it was like a red dragon.
Oh, that looks so cool.
This one looks cool.
so cool.
Well, and the rumor that we're going to get a CMF series. Have you
I
guys heard about
know.
I heard about that. Yeah,
Well,
that's
that-
interesting.
that? And the interesting thing to me was that we're hearing that rumor is going to be at $4 versus $5. So I'm wondering why and how.
Interesting. Yeah. Huh. Did we already see all this? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, I can't click anymore anyways. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, so do we know what the different CMFs are going to be this year?
They have not officially released them,
Yeah.
but we're
Getting
rumor-
two more.
yeah.
Right?
The rumors are it's going to be a space CMF line.
Oh yeah, I
Space-
forgot about
space
that.
but
Cool.
like space, like astronauts.
Yeah. Yep. Including a pink space baby.
Oh, what?
A space baby.
Because the only space baby we have is a blue one,
Yeah,
right?
blue one.
No, but so that giveaway
Oh,
purchase
brown.
has a white. That giveaway purchase
Oh.
has a white one.
Okay.
Yep.
You're right.
Interesting.
So there'll be.
And then that will be a pink one. So I'm excited about that. And
Then they're gonna have to
some-
make
Cute.
green and
All of it.
red
All the space
and
people's babies
yellow.
Yep.
have
Yep.
to be all matchy.
Nice.
Well, like so there's Mtron. Some of those like also supposed to be in there. Some robots, space robots.
Okay.
And stuff.
So they'll have like Blacktron, Mtron, like all the old school space
Yep.
guys.
I know.
So that and Dungeons and Dragons are supposed to be the 2024.
That's the rumors. There's nothing
That's the
official. Those are the rumored ones.
How good are your sources?
The internet. It is the internet. So. Instagram
We
internet,
saw
so.
a list of the not a list, but like pictures of the space
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, that I saw the pictures of. So it's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that on Instagram?
Yeah, I'll tag
Falcon
you.
fan. All right, tag.
Yeah, I think
Grant,
it
what are
was
you up
Milo
to?
or-
What
yeah.
What are you up to this weekend? Grant, what are you up to this weekend?
I am nothing. Just trying to finishing my
Finding
space.
more gold pieces.
Finishing my space. Yeah.
Oh.
Finishing the backdrop. Grant was saying that when he knew he was going to come on, it gave
Yes.
him an excuse to finally get his space ready
Oh, good.
because he's been procrastinating.
Well, it's a beautiful
I
space. I
know.
love it. It's so good.
I like that too.
How about you, Harold? What are you up to?
Tomorrow, I'm gonna meet up with the person that I bought like a bulk of Minecraft sets.
But it's not tomorrow. It's later.
Oh,
Oh
because
yeah,
it's ready tomorrow.
later.
Later. That's
Later,
perfect.
then,
later
um,
today.
I'm gonna take Harry and I to get a haircut.
I was gonna point that out, but I thought that
I
was
know. Does
like,
Hayden need a haircut?
like when you
It's
first
getting
came on
long.
earlier. I'm like, what is that thing that's like so sticky outy? But I wasn't, gonna say anything.
This weekend we're celebrating someone's birthday.
Yay!
Are we saying the number?
Where are you guys going?
Yeah. I'm turning 46.
46.
And we are going. So it's my favorite brunch buffet. It's somewhere downtown Toronto, and it's I don't know, like with cheese, with breads, with lasagnas.
The
with
Hot
roast
House
beefs.
Cafe.
The Hot House
Ooh.
Cafe. If you guys ever come visit, I highly recommend it. It's still a
Okay.
Toronto staple. So yummy.
It's the only place you can get dinner food for breakfast.
I love dinner food for breakfast and breakfast food for dinner.
Ooh.
I mean, that's kind of my like how I think. How do you say? So our reservations for 10 a.m. in the morning because this place gets so busy, and even if you
10
have
a.m.
reservations, sometimes you're like, "Oh, this is going like we're still waiting." So I'm like, "Okay, what time do you open?" And I will sacrifice my calories right off the bat in the morning.
And they have live music there too.
They
right?
do. They have like a jazz band on Sunday
Oh,
morning,
nice.
so it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Nice.
Hot House Cafe. It's
Yeah.
it's near like if you go to Toronto, it's near like the CN Tower,
Yeah, it's all downtown.
the
Yeah.
Rogers Center,
Nice.
just in the middle of or
Yeah. But otherwise, and then I was this coming week actually supposed to be reading week for our oldest guy from
he's off?
second year. He's technically off. So initially I took the entire week off. I'm like, oh, it's my birthday. He's on reading week, but he doesn't want to hang out with his old mom anymore.
No.
He's like, Mom, I have projects to do. It's reading week for a reason.
He has his college friends now that he hangs out with.
Oh.
And so I ended up returning Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I decided to just have 2 long weekends. But you
can take it off for Brick World Chicago.
Yay! That's a little my second.
Well, no, I already have those weeks off.
Are you going to Brick Slopes again, Grant?
I'm thinking about it. Probably.
Okay.
It's hard because it's Seattle is again 2 weeks after, so it's that quick turnaround.
Wow.
But I think so. I think I'm going to do slopes again this year because it was it was amazing.
I heard good things only about it. So.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yep.
Great
Great organizers, great people.
Yeah.
We're gonna start saying our goodbyes.
Oh, already?
Oh
my God, I'm
hold
so
on,
close.
Let me find my goodbye
where's your
music.
goodbye music? Goodbye. So long.
Yeah. Are we saying good time?
Okay, well, again, everybody, thanks for joining us for season 5, episode 7, Friday night of tonight with awesome Grant RoyalBrix. That was really fun.
Hey.
So glad to have met you, and I really want to go through your card collection.
Absolutely.
All that Lego, but I'm like, ooh, what does he have here? No, it's terrible.
Absolutely. Come on down.
Special thanks to Allison Bell and Howie Stuff for the comments. And that's it for now, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us tonight, Grant.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Hopefully I see you sometime later this year.
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming to Brick Slopes?
I don't know. Am I coming to Brick Slopes?
Yes, you're coming. You're coming.
Do we see the salt flats? Is there salt flats there? See, this is what I am. I feel like when I travel somewhere, it's like I have to do. I'll do the,
It is, yeah.
Research.
What's in Utah? I just watched Book of Mormon again.
The Broadway show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm reminded why we don't have the soundtrack.
You can't play the soundtrack in the car with the kids.
I mean, our kids, we sing Rent all the time. We sing Hamilton all the time.
Rent only has a few F-bombs, but that
that is definitely not a kid's song.
I went with a girlfriend who's like, oh, her husband doesn't want to watch it. Can I come go see it? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I'm like, right, this is why.
Right.
But we will be
Avenue Q, and that is definitely not a kid's show either.
I know, and it's so funny. It's with the puppets.
Oh,
Avenue
is that
Q.
also?
Do they still play that in New York? I wonder.
It's not still being shown. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
but
it's
has that ever come?
It's not for kids.
Yeah. It's not for kids. It's puppets, but not for kids. It's not a jelly cat.
No. We will be redirecting to Jesse's Brick Galaxy's Critical Bricks is on right now. So until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.
Bye.